evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How have you been, guys? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I was a little bit busy with the VTuber Rivals tournament, where we actually got third place. Freaking third place out of 128 teams. But yeah, I've been a little bit busy with that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I hope you all been doing great, nicely. So I truly rivaled those VTubers. Yeah, it was a sweaty Rivals player. Hey, I will get in-game currency. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's nice. I kinda want to participate in another one again. I kinda want to actually participate in another tournament again. That would be really, really cool, not gonna lie. But yeah, as Bernd Costel just said, let's begin. Let's begin. It's all about the loot. Hell yeah. I even gave my prize money to my other teammates. Because I honestly only wanted first place. Because that's a sponsorship for Uvo Market, which I will probably never ever get. And now that we got the prize money, I was like, nah. My team can have the prize money. Just give me the in-game currency and we could see. We could see. Not the epithet. Okay, I think wait, I need to move over a little bit here. Oh yeah, and then Monster Hunter Wilds also got out, so kind of playing that on the side too. Vroop. Vroop. Also, today is ReZero Wednesday. I've been wilding, yes. When Costel opened both of her hands. Then, like a planetarium. Oh yeah, right, guys. Battler is currently flying through space. All of the fragments throughout this empty space began to spin, leaving tails behind them. ReZero Wednesday, the only reason to make it through the week. Wow. The expression planetarium might have been surprisingly fitting. Look at all the lens flare effects. Multiple fragments were tied together by gold lines. What looked like constellations zoomed by us rapidly, one after another. But almost as though we were dashing through the snow. Through space at an incredible speed. Then, with tails of light drifting behind them, several brightly glowing fragments swirled around Bernd Costel. So wait, let me... Oh, Bernd Costel is the sun? Nice. The solar system surrounding Bernd Costel grew to a radius large enough to swallow us up. And every once in a while, one of those satellite fragments zoomed right past me. Oh, look, those are all the fragments we saw in episode 124. When those fragments passed by me, it felt as though some kind of memory welled up inside me. So I sensed it. These fragments are probably like a crystallization of memories. It's been a castle from Burn? Yes, totally. Totally. Interesting. So there are like a gazillion worlds. Yeah, we're starting. One of the satellites in the solar system was slowly sucked into an inward trajectory with Bernd Costel at the center. The drawing spiral approaching her, it settled down on the palm of Bernd Costel's outstretched hand. Then it glittered brightly, painting over the world with pure white. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts! Ah, look. Oh! Are we looking at all the fragments about the epithet? Like, remember the epithet? said, "Behold the sweet fish river running through the beloved home. You who seek the golden land, follow its path downstream, something, 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 blah, 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 blah." Oh yeah, remember? She actually solved the riddle.
覚えてるぜ。これは第3のゲームでエヴァおばさんが碑文の謎を解く直前にしていた自分の中の魔女とやらとの考察だ。
そうよ。そしてこの考察から彼女は正解をつまり正解へ至る。
Okay, okay, write that down, Cayman. Write that down. Write it down.
つまりこの推理は間違っていないということなのよ。
つまり懐かしき故郷とやらば何かの比喩でも何でもなく、そのままじいさまが少年時代を過ごした故郷と。
そういうこと。
Summary.
そして少なくともそれは小田原ではないわ。
生まれは確かに小田原だけど、それについては多分兄弟たちは全員同じ場所で認識してるわね。
It's steak.
そうね、多分小田原じゃないわね。聞いた話ではとても楽しい少年時代だったそうよ。
そうだな、エヴァおばさんたち兄弟は小田原であることを否定していた。いや、それどころかみんなはじいさま
Oh, but we don't know.
察しているよ。
そう。そして意地悪なことにそれがどこなのかはどのかけらでも語っていない。
So we still don't know.
そりゃそうでしょう。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
So it isn't the town he was born in, or probably the town where he lived in.
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
If it wasn't a hard riddle, there'd be no point to it. Ah. And that's a hint too, huh? Huh?
じいさまの故郷というのはどこだ。
Hi, Tomatenbrot.
それがわからなくちゃ始まらない。
Pretty good hint. Wait, that is a pretty good hint? Really? Really? I'm sitting here like, huh?
始まらないから思考を停止したわけ。
Yeah, see, this is me. This is me. You couldn't saw it, so you stopped thinking, huh?
住み得た場所である以上、それは有限の範囲内だわ。
I don't know. I'm too lazy to swap.
ここが一番辛いところなんだけれど。
Okay, toughest
お
part.
前は確か解ける謎である限り絶対に解ける
She's
魔
the
女。
witch of certainty.
つまりお前はその有限の範囲内、つまり地球上のすべてからじいさまの住んでそうな土地をすべて想定して考えたの。
Okay, so she looked at a gazillion fragments.
そうしてもいいけれど、それじゃあ時間がいくらあっても足りないわ。
Never
だ
mind.
からさらにヒントを加味して
Lambda
答えを
bird.
絞る必要があった。
Okay. Ah!
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。
And then village, look of the shore, the two where there slips the key. Then will you see a village?
あ
Oh.
ゆという言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば。
Behold the river. Behold. Behold. It's currently being sale on Steam. I think I'm in Neko Ooh. Let's see. Umineko. Umineko. Yeah, the question asks at like $14 and the answer asks at 17. I still have Sika. Wait, let me. Zirconia When They Cry on my wish list, but it's been 6 years, 5.5 years, and there's still no phase 2. They only released the very first phase, so I'm like, not gonna buy that. Not gonna buy that.
川で考えるの。川で。
Okay, we're thinking of a river, guys.
という連想は悪くないわ。
Okay. Like lifelines? Lifelines?
その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
Thinking about how to link a river with something else along those lines. What?
故郷を貫く鮎の川。しかしその川は本当の意味での川ではない。
So it is the family tree. Is it the lines of the family tree?
エヴァは川から連想できる他のものを考えたわ。
Hmm.
そうだな。しかし川じゃないなら鮎って。
考えなさい。
No! I don't want to
故
think.
郷を貫く川。
Yes, I'm
で
thinking.
も水の流れる川じゃないわ。
Hmm.
川のようにも例えられるもの。
Bedla, please give me the answer, Bedla.
懐かしき故郷を貫く鮎の川。
Stop! Just tell me the
故
answer.
郷がどこか分かってたから鮎というヒントを故郷を知らない私たちにはヒントになりうるかもしれない。
Cayman, I hope you're thinking. Cayman, please think.
鮎の川に悩みすぎたわ。鮎なんて大した意味ないじゃない。
Right, even Rosa solved it, didn't she?
そんなことないわよ。立派なヒントだったじゃない。まあ確かに鮎である必要はなかったかも。
Yeah, that's me, Lokaru. That's me right there.
鮎って川が言葉通りの川でない以上、鮎だってもちろん泳ぐ魚を。
そうね。その上ローザに至っては鮎に大した意味はないとまで言い捨ててるわ。
Huh.
その一方でエヴァは鮎である必要はないが立派なヒントだったとも言っている。つまり鮎は何かを想起させる鍵だということ。
A sweet fish for what? Something that can swim?
その何かが他の単語であっても想起できるならエヴァの言う鮎である必要はないがという言葉につながってくる。
Bedla, please think for me, please. From these thoughts on Eva from some theory. Went to the library, looked through some books and verified that she was right. In short, on Eva formed some theory about the true nature of the Sweetfish River running through her hometown. Then she opened a certain book to determine whether the theory was correct or not. In other words, this theory was something that could be verified through some kind of book. Also, after she figured out what the Sweetfish River was, she figured out the rest of the riddle very quickly. Did she look like an ancestry book?
良い思考よ。自分は川を下ればやがて里ありとつ。エヴァはその
Is it actually a family tree?
産業の謎を解けてはいなかった。
里って何？里ってどういう意味？この川を下ると里なんてあるの？
Or is it just the plan of the house? Is it just the plan of the house? Of the mansion? Like, go down the stairs into a vault? Okay. Right before my eyes, pieces that I hadn't been able to understand at all began to snap. Snap. Into place all by themselves. Did she have to moan like that? I couldn't even remember to close my open mouth. My throat grew completely dry. Full of the sewer pipes. Yes! It might actually be. That would be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Is it really okay for this to be the answer? Really? Really? Like, they can be a river too, right? There's water flowing there. And the sweet fish is the poop. Like, the sweet fish, like, the poop runs through the mansion in the sewer pipes. Like, through the hometown, through the mansion, through the sewer pipes. And because the golden land is like death, that's the key to death.
エヴァもその書物を読んで確かめるまでは川を下った里のことは分からない。
その書物って何なんだ。
でもこれは全然6文字じゃないわ。これが答えに間違いないって断言できる。
Sewers. Sewers are six. Sewers are 6 characters, guys. We got it. It's the sewers.
私肯定しならそれを6文字で読める方法を考え
I think we got it.
思いつかないなら調べなさい。きっと答えはある。それを疑ってはダメ。それが信じられないならとっとと泣き寝入りでもしてへそでもかって死んじゃ
Suva. Sewers. See, sewers. She's like sewers. She's starting with an S.
6文字。これが黄金鏡への。
I haven't been streaming in a week. Yes, I'm okay. I'm kind of tired, but I'm okay. Oh yeah, but bam, bam, bam. The key to the golden sewers. Flop.
そしてエヴァは黄金鏡への鍵を見つけたわ。
ああ、そしてその鍵、6文字の何か。言葉か数字。
そういうこと。鍵の正体が6つの文字だと分かれば第一
の番に鍵の選び師6人。
Oh no, does this actually play a role in it? Hello, you're in episode 4, you're officially in the answer arcs. Does it say question arcs again? Twitch! Does it say question arcs again? Oh my god, it does. It does! Twitch! Umineko answer. Fucking hell.
鍵の選び師6人。
It's sewers.
6文字。
Wait. Did he get it? In other words, it means to sacrifice 6 characters chosen by the key on the first Twilight. So the people? Characters is in people? People?
この鍵がある特定の6人を指し
Yeah,
ま
but
す
every time it's different people, right?
ある特定の6つを指し示すというべきね。
So in episode 5, it were all of the cousins. Was it? Wait. I think it were all of the cousins. Was it this dude too? Then I think it might have been Nanja, I'm not sure.
もしこれが文字通りに生贄を捧げろという意味でないならば、例えばアナグラムかもしれないわ。
Is it just the first letters from each name?
アナグラム？文字遊びのことかな。
Yes, Kiryu-san has been thinking that way ever since that moment. Oh no, oh no.
第2の番に残されし者はとある。ということは少なくともその何かは有限の文字数なのよ。そこから6文字を抜いて残った文字で話を進めろと読み解けるわ。
What? What?
つまり
In other
第
words.
一の番に6文字以上の文字列から鍵である6文字を殺し残った文字でどうにかしろという意味なんだ。
Yeah, but what are the characters?
そういうこと。ただ当時の木ならば何から6文字
Exactly.
その殺す大元の文字列がわからない。
Hey, Chrono. Bam, bam, ya, bam. On the first Twilight, kill the 6 characters that are the key. On the first Twilight.
つまり
In other words.
第一の番という時点でもう 何かの文字列が存在するということなの。しかし第一の番じゃ他の読み方か。
Probably English.
じいさま風に英語で読むならファーストナイト。
Oh, thanks, Erika. Thank you.
バトラさんのその考え
Good.
な
Thank
か
you.
なかです。
Thank you very much.
鍵の選びし6人の生贄を6文字の文字列と読み解く柔軟な発想だと思います。
Okay.
鍵が鍵の形状をしたものとは限りませんから。
アナグラムの可能性は私も考えてたの。
そういや、以前そんなことを言ってたな。しかしだとしたら何から6文字を抜くんだ？
Yeah, where? Whoops.
そうね。6文字も抜く以上、それ以上の文字数だわ。
Sewers.
第一の番を6文字以上にどう読み解けばいいのかしら。
お父様のセンスならやっぱり英語なのかしら。行き詰まるようなら先に第二の番に
Okay, second Twilight.
探してみましょう。
Let's go.
残されし者は寄り添う二人を引き裂け。
So tear apart the two characters who are close.
残されし者は6文字を抜いた後に残った文字だと考えてよいでしょう。
となると、寄り添う2文字とは
Yeah,
どういう
like
意味になるんだろうね。
two characters next to each other. You idiot. Idiota.
わかったぜ。つまりはこういうことだ。
Okay, for example, let's take the following list of 9 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then let's say that the 6 characters offer the sacrifice of 1, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9. In this case, we erase the for 6 characters from over and get 2, 4, 5.
2と4と5が残るな。
So then we also delete 4 and 5.
それでどうなるってんだ？
4と5。
Guys, I'm smart.
そうか。
Guys, I'm smart. I'm so
そう
smart.
さ。2と4は間が空いているが、4と5は寄り添いし2人だ。
Good, perfecto.
お見事です、バトラさん。引き裂くという意味が4と5も潰せという意味なのか。
Don't get fooled by Erika, guys. Don't be fooled. Watch Sora and all her brothers. Yeah, 4 and 5 are close, guys.
4と5の間を開けと言っているのかは分かりかねますが、その着眼は良いと思います。
なら第3の番の残されし者は誉れ高き
Yeah, but that means
我が名を
only 2 would be
称えよ
left.
ってのは何だと思う？
文字遊びである可能性が高い以上、それもまた言葉残された文字は誉れ高き我が名をたたえよ。
難しいね。
Is it like if it's 2 and 2 is B, only take B from Beatrice?
どういう意味だろう。
どなたかわかる方は？私は多分わかっちゃいました。
I think I do.
何教えなさいよ。
これもアナグラムか。
またしてもグッ
Good
ド。
dog.
バトラさんはなかなか発想が
Me too.
違いま
Yes,
す。
yes, me too. Please praise me too. I totally know what's
ア
happening.
ナグラムって文字遊びって意味だよね。ということは、
つまり残った文字を
In
入れ替え
other
る
words.
と何かの単語ができるという意味じゃないかしら。
だな。とすると、ちょいと勇み。俺は第一の番に間引く。
I just take the B from Beatrice and that's also eat rice. Yeah, it's only eat rice left. There we go, solve the F.
Daily reminder that Zora is cute.
No.
またしてもお見事。私も同じ見解でした。
See, she also reached the answer with eat rice. Find the rice field. And there's the golden land. And the rice was poisoned and that's why they all died. The end.
や
どうしてよ。どうして11文字なんて言えるんや。
生贄を一人殺すというのは、文字を一文字潰すことを意味すると思われます。 第2の番の引き下げをとりあえず2文字の間を開けという意味で解釈した場合なら11
Because we started with 12 characters? What?
この引き下げが2文字を潰せという意味なら13文字になると想定されます。
So like 13 people, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait, wasn't it 18? I'm confused.
その後の第4の番から第8の番にかけて5回殺せという記述が出るからです。そしてその次の第9の番で誰も生き残れないと書かれています。
魔女が蘇るって部分をとりあえず無視するなら、これは第一の番に6文字潰し、寄り添った文字を割いて、さらに5文字潰したら。
Is anyone following?
ぴったり文字がなくなるという意味ではないかと考えたんだ。
Is anyone following? So that makes 6 plus 5 or 11 characters. Yay! 6 plus 5 makes 11! If tearing apart the two who are close in the second twilight means to kill both of them. It makes 6 plus 2 plus 5 or 13 characters. Where's the huh? You understand though? No. No. I stopped following like 3 minutes ago. I'm here for the vibes. There's a chance the word symbolizing the first twilight has 11 or 13 characters. Wait, it couldn't be that easy, could it?
実にお見事です。私とまさに同じ推理。バトラさんもどうやら私と同じ灰色の脳細胞に囲まれているようですね。
Me too. Yes, 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 yes. Here for Booba.
よせやい。適当だぜ、適当。
Yeah, so you're not here for Erika, I see. Erika, no.
おいおい、なんだよこれ。
So the player, like the chess piece, knows the answer, and the actual battler's like, huh? Don't understand why we separate the two clothes with acrylic and we go and do an anagram later. I don't know, man. Look, I don't know. See, the piece is like, wow. And the actual battle like, huh?
おかげで俺の推理する出番がねえぜ。
ああ、ごめんなさい。バトラはこの時不在だったから。
Oh.
私の方で勝手に駒を
That's why he's smart, because of Burn. The peace battler's only smart because of Burn.
あんたはベルにプレイヤーをしてもらった方がプレイヤーは降りて駒に専念した方が良くない？
I joined in on this game partway through. Well, after the first murders occurred on October 5th. That means the piece called Me was controlled by the player Berncastle. So I guess that means it's possible for Berncastle's reasoning to be announced through my mouth. Wait, so does that mean in like episode 2, 3, and 4, Battler actually controlled his own piece? Is that it? Huh. The game I'm watching now is nothing more than a replay of a part that's already ended. However, that's probably good enough for now. After all, this Berncastle Sama is going out of her way to solve the epithet for me. I'll watch closely for now, and I'll try to find out what it means. Ona Delta let it slip herself just a second ago.
そりゃそうでしょ。それを教えてあげちゃったらヒントが過ぎちゃうわ。難易度の高い謎でなきゃ意味がないんだから。
Yep, that's why a lot of the game room and chessboard transitions between each other. Oh. Ooh, okay, write that down. There'd be no point to it. No idea what that means, but...
あらいけない。これもヒントになっちゃうわね。
This theory about grandfather creating the epithet in order to choose a successor isn't bad at all. Erika and Berncastle's logic is extremely reasonable. That's only if we assume grandfather was the one to create it. He was probably alive at the time the epithet was displayed, but of course grandfather is already dead by 1986. And in the games up until now, Beatrice threatened us repeatedly with letters saying that the only way to survive was to solve the epithet. Can they stop saying epithet? and trying to force us to solve the riddle. In other words, it was Beatrice's intention, her hope, that we would try solving the riddle of the so confusing that in most cases the relatives never seriously tried solving it until the threatening letters started to arrive. That's why Beatrice fired the starting pistol that made us take a go at it. Oh yeah, this is from episode 2. She's so sexy. I really like that Beatrice. Why is Beatrice carrying out grandfather's will after his death? The theory proposed in the first game is Beatrice really grandfather's confidant, was following his orders even after his death and trying to select the successor with the riddle of the epitaph. And grandfather said, "God damn it, Chad!" If she did that, it would mean Beatrice really was Kinzo's trusted underling. Family alchemist she claimed to be in that letter, but she has to be old! After grandfather's death, Beatrice managed the 10 tons of gold and took the title of alchemist. She was entrusted with the epitaph's riddle, and without ever embezzling the gold, she waited for a human fitting to be the successor to appear and solve it. And if that human didn't appear within a set time limit, would that be game over? Certainly Aunt Eva, who solved the riddle in the third game, became the only survivor and automatically the final head of the Ushiromiya family, inheriting everything. Up until now, no one has ever survived past October 5th except Aunt Eva, the one who solved the epitaph. It was the only case where Beatrice let anyone survive. Beatrice's loyalty to grandfather the thing that drove her? Was she so loyal that she faithfully carried out some terrible order? To kill everyone if the epitaph wasn't solved? I must not stop thinking. I stopped thinking, guys. Don't stop thinking. Don't just think of the riddle itself. Think about why it's significant. Why is Beatrice telling us to solve the epitaph? Why is she making us solve such a confusing epitaph? Can you stop saying epitaph? Beatrice makes us try and solve this epitaph. We have no real chance of solving. But some lucky chance. I should just get a button on my stream deck where it says epitaph. Like the Google one. Just press it every time. Moin moin Tetsu! And by some lucky chance a miracle occurs and someone is able to solve it. What significance would that have to her? I don't know. But such a miracle would be worth to Beato. Oddly enough, my mind is split between two theories that are very different from one another, that they contradict each other. Flip the chessboard over, Cayman! We tried looking at it from several different angles, but in the end, we got stuck there and made no further advances. Hey, it's a Norse favorite character. Maria let out an extra large yawn. This caused several other people to yawn. Whenever I see this image, like, I feel like they're in the basement. We've been using our heads so much that everyone had gotten a little sleepy. Jessica, who had been sound and irritated the whole time, quickly stood up. We already know the cousins are all gonna die on the first Twilight. Let's go. Right? I also thought it was the basement. Apparently it's not. When Josh proposed this, Maria completely forgot about the big yawn at first and started jumping around, insisting that she wanted to play cards. According to the clock, it was already 10 at night. It was already about the time you'd normally take a bath and get ready for sleep. Open ceiling plan. Even the adults seemed pretty weary from traveling. We decided to continue this later and went our separate ways, and then they're gonna die!
Erika ちゃんも一緒にどう？トランプ。
お気持ちだけで結構です。客人の分もわきまえず、ちょっとしきりすぎました。今夜はおとなしく休もうと思います。
Okay, good night. No one likes you anyways. Bye.
すっかり忘れていましたから。
まったくだ。とても溺れてたとは思えない元気さだ。
若さね。でも楽しかったわ。あなたのおかげで推理が一層進んだ気がする。もし私が黄金を見つけたら100万円くらい分けてあげる。
No, Eva would never give you money. Never.
1億ぐらいドーンとは
結構です。私に興味があるのは謎解きだけですので。
Like, isn't this way of speaking really sus? Like, oh no, need to bother. I'm only interested in solving the riddle. Yeah, no.
それではこれで失礼します。
Kinda sus.
おやすみなさい。
おやすみ。
And I mean, she's also a piece from Burn, so
あら、バトラ君は上に行かないの？
俺はちょっと面白くなっちまう。もう少しここで考えをまとめてみます。第一の番を示す文字列さえ分かればきっと。
Why is the music like this now? Everyone went up to the second floor, one by one. Only Aunt Rosa remained behind, cleaning up the coffee cups everyone had been drinking out of. Kirisen and some others had offered to help, but Rosa had refused and was washing them all alone. I had just been treated to such delicious coffee, I decided to help too. I wasn't just doing it because I felt obligated. I want to keep discussing the epitaph with someone.
第一のローザおばさんはなんか思いつく文字列とか言葉あるっすか？
さあ、私には全然。
We know she knows. We know that, was it the second or third one? We know that she also solved the epitaph, the riddle.
第10の番はちょっと気になったかしら。
Third, okay, okay, okay.
第10の番何ですか？
うん、黄金鏡って単語何度も出てくるでしょ。
Once and for the last time.
出てきますね。
なぜか第10の番だけ旅は終わり、黄金の
Because you're dead by then! You're dead!
黄金の里へ至るだろうって書かれているの。どうしてここだけ黄金の里と書かれているのか。
Probably. I'm too stupid for it though.
本当だ。確かに。他はみんな黄金鏡って書かれてるのに。
The line should have been a key part of the rule where you wouldn't expect the writer to waste words needlessly. Could it have been done some special purpose?
しかし、バトラ君とあのエリカちゃんとこはすごいわね。発想が本当に柔らかい。
Good though.
私なんかもうおばさんだから。
She's an old lady. She's like what? Wasn't she like 35? Something around this, right? She's not even 40.
今日の鍵の選び師6人は6文字を間引けという意味だという推理は見事だったわ。そう聞かされちゃったらもうそうにしか思えないけれど、それまでは全然そうだと思わなかったものね。自分の頭の硬さが嫌になるわ。
そんなことないっすよ。
Young of Rosa, I'm approaching peak and old man. No, Cayman, no! You already have one foot in the grave. No!
ローザおばさんだって頭十分柔らかいっすよ。その黄金の里って発見は何かの鍵になるかもしれないじゃないですか。
As I said, we know she also solved the riddle.
とんでもない。カチカチよ。私なんてついこの間までは第1の番というのは黄金鏡までの道中の十分な。
なんすかそれ。面白そうだから聞かせてくれませんか。
I went down this hole once the notebook came out. Oh, what's happening?
だって第1の番の前の行に黄金鏡へ旅立つべしって書いてあるでしょ。そして10日をかけて旅をするわけだから、これはその旅の途中のお話なんだろうと思ったの。
Wait, it does? Shit, we don't have it here, okay. Okay.
旅。確かに。
それで旅を始めて最初の一晩目のキャンプで6人を生贄に捧げて。
捧げよう、捧げよう。
ならその場所ってどこだろう。スタート地点から何キロ目なんてね。
Wait, I think she's probably onto something.
内緒よ。
She's probably onto something.
おばさんバカだから黄金の里のことずっと黄金の京って読んじゃってて。ほら、京って言うと京都みたいでしょ。
I bet she's onto something.
だからお父様の故郷から京都までの旅路の最初の10分の1の地点に何か秘密が隠されてるんじゃないかって思って。
いや、
So it's a map after all.
その発想。10日をかけての旅の最初の一番目の場所。そこの地名が鍵か。
それを知るにはスタート地点とゴール地点がわからないとね。スタート地点は分かってるの。お父様が懐かしむ故郷は分かってる。
Oh, she does.
お父様は少年時代をとても遠方で過ごされたのよね。
Tell us.
でも問題はゴールの黄金鏡ね。一体どこのことなのかしら。それが分からなきゃ私の説もさっぱり。
I feel like Rosa is a total normal person when she doesn't have Maria around her. Like, honestly, she seems to be like such a nice lady when Maria isn't around.
長いことここで行き詰まってたんだけど、今日のバトラ君たちの推理を聞いてて、やっぱり私の恥ずかしい勘違いだったんだわって思い知って。
いや、それはそれできっと面白い。スタートとゴール。10日間の旅。
Really far away? Did Kinzo spend some time in Europe? Probably. Because he really loves Europe, right?
その最初の一番目の到達
点。Banana!
案外、バトラ君ならポロッと溶けちゃったりしてね。
Guys, have you already solved it? Have you guys solved it already? You got 2 bananas.
もしおばさんのヒントで解けたなら、1割の半分でもいいから分けっこしてね。約束よ。
Banana, na, 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 na. Despite being my aunt, she gave me a smile and a wink. She would have made a man's heart jump. I helped her wash the coffee cups. I kept pondering the epitaph's riddle in silence. I solve it easily once I know the answer. Same. Wow. After I finished helping Aunt Rosa, I passed through the corridor on my way to the bathroom. I saw Erika unlocking the door to a room on my path.
あんたの部屋は2階じゃなかったか？てっきり上に上がって。
Is she gonna prepare a close room murder?
ちょっと探し物をしてまして、ここにならあるのではないかと思いまして。
探し物
？Why does she have keys? Erika unlocked the door and opened it. The dusty smell drifted out. Okay. For a library, the gaps between bookshelves were extremely small. It was obviously built for storing books, not reading them. Why does she have the keys?
探し物ってのは本なのか？
本と言いますか。まあ、資料です。どうしてもしたい調べ物がありまして。
The thing that Eva probably looked up, right?
自分の謎に関する探し物。まだ諦めてなかったとは。200億の黄金は魅力か？
I hadn't given up either. Apparently being Siren is something we both share.
まさか私にとって興味があるのは黄金を求めるのは推理が正しかった。仮に見つけても猫ババなんてしませんのでご安心を。
She immediately cast my comment aside, saying that she just liked solving riddles and had no interest at all in the gold. I thought she was pretty weird from the start, and it looks like that impression was spot on. Erika slowly circled the bookshelf, searching for the book she was offered.
自分の謎解きなら俺もまだ。そうそう。さっきローザおばさんに第一の番のヒントになるかも。
You like weird? Erika asked this without stopping her search or even turning to face me.
第一の番にの前の行に鍵を手にせし者は以下に従い
鍵を手にせし者は以下に従いて黄金鏡へ旅立つべし。
もう暗記したのかよ。さすがだな。
それがどうかしたんですか？
黄金鏡へ旅立つべし。ローザおばさんは第10の番ということを連想した。
In other words,
実はそれは私も気づいてました。
'cause she's that smart, 'cause she's the detective.
10日かかる旅路の1日目にたどり着く場所、そこから生贄を捧げる。
面白い推理だと俺も思う。10日の旅の初日にたどり着くその土地。 もしくは地名が鍵になるんじゃ。
地名が鍵になるのではないかという推測だから資料が見たいんです。推測を確信に変えるために。
Certainty. Remember Bernkastel's certainty?
あんた、探し物は何なんだ?
Then Erika's hands suddenly stopped and she slowly pulled it out. Pulled what out? As she dusted it off, she finally looked at me and spoke.
地図帳です。
So it was a map after all. It was a map, guys. It was a map after all. Man, I'm smart. Oh, that's like 10 minutes. What was it? 50 minutes? 10 minutes? Not much time has passed. Okay. No, she's gonna talk to herself again. No. Natsui could be seen in the study. When she muttered as though to herself, gold butterflies appeared and formed the shape of a person. Oh no, she's cuckoo. And that's it for today's stream. Okay, bye!
このままぼんやりと過ごし、明日をしのげるとは思えぬ。やはりお父様が不機嫌で出てこないというだけではごまかしきれません。
Whoopsies.
去年の時点で相当の不信を持たれていたよう。それにより膨れ上がった毒素は今やとぐろを巻くかのようにこの書斎を取り囲む。
Ronald, the gold, our gold.
だけではないでしょうな。
そうですね。それだけでは説明がつかないくらいに毒素はおそらく金蔵様の死を去年の時点から疑い、今年の去年の時点から騙しきれていなかったということですか。
残念ながらそうお考えになる。明日も台風はとどまり、迎えの船は明後日になる。
I mean, Eva is probably the smartest one out of the four, so yeah, she already suspected this last year.
つまり、あと最低でも36時間を持ち。
夏日の目には見えぬであろうが、この部屋を閉ざす密室結界は、それが今夜だけでボロボロに擦り切れ、嵐を待つ枯葉。いいえ、まさに嵐の真っ只中にあります。夏日様、私は密室結界を別のものに変えることを提案いたします。
What?
別のものというのは、つまり作戦を変えるという意味。
Also, man, she's talking to herself. She can see Kinzo, Beatrice, Virgilia, Ronov. There was also sexy booba lady, Gap.
さようでございます。私とワルギリア様で去年のものに近い結界を。
つまり、
In other words,
金蔵を極力書斎の外に出し、毒素の影から影へと綱渡りを危険ではあるが、わらわもそれを提案したい。何ですって？
Wait.
今さら作戦を変えるというのですか？牢城では切り抜けられぬと分かった以上、城を捨てることも考え
And
ねば
that's
なら
when
ない。
they're gonna throw him down into the furnace.
この書斎はもはや敵兵に囲まれ、座せは死を意味するならば、玉砕を求めて最後の出陣を
But
するの
who
も
the hell was the Kinzo that they saw at that? I think it was in episode 4, right? Who the hell was that?
降伏できぬ戦いでしょうか。
Who was that? Was it just Nanjo? Hello, I'm Kinzo.
お父様の秘密は最後の最後まで絶対に死守します。それを蹴取られれば言い繕う余地など何もない。主人の横領は白日のもとにさらされ、後ろ宮家の名誉は失墜します。断固としてそれだけは防がねばなりません。
Popsicles also stick.
落ち着け。クラウスの錬金術はじきに体勢を迎える。
Krause's alchemy? What? It's a rob.
今年を乗り切ればなんとかなるのだ。だからうろたえるでない。しかし去年と同じ手では無理だとして取った作戦
It's
が
a stick with eyes. Yay!
一度は無理と切り捨てた作戦を再び選ぶのは愚の骨頂ではありませんか。一体今さらどういう筋書きを作るというのですか。
Just burn him to a
そ
crisp.
れは
私とロノウェイで用意しお任せを。
Okay.
幻想を生み出すのは魔女たちの役。
Is that how they revived Kinza, who was like, "Hey guys, it's me, I'm alive"? Well, no one who saw that Kinza survived, so it hardly matters. That is true.
夏日様はそのご許可をくださるだけで結構でございます。
お師匠様もロノウェも、こういうと片翼のわしの使用人どもも、家具としてはお師匠様たちが魔法を再構築すれば、それを守るために働くだろう。今からでも決して遅くはない。金蔵を書斎から出し、その幻想を歩き回らせる。
Okay, so how did they make him walk
その作
around?
戦を長く検討し、それでも有効なものが見出せなかったから、急場にうろたえ、軽々しく当初の作戦を投げ出
It's
した。
so funny when you like imagine she's just talking to herself.
しかし夏日様、牢城ではもはやしのぎきれぬことは毒素の真っ只中で、それを感じ取って。
私は牢城の方針は変えずに、とにかくこの部屋を密室に保ちさえすれば、開けることのできぬ猫箱の中身を断定することなど何人にもできないのですから。
確かに人間どもは不条理であるぞ。密閉した猫箱とてケーキの箱に群がる黒アリのように。
She's writing the plan in her head, nothing crazy about it. Yeah, but with so many quote unquote people.
ベルンカステル教の駒も気になるしな。
エリカ様が晩餐の話題をさらってくださったおかげで、今夜の親族会議をお開きにできる雰囲気。普段のように即座に親族会議となっていたら、
しかしそのせいでより濃密に明日まで練り上げられた毒素は密室結界をたやすく
They can penetrate. Are you kidding
続
me?
けるにせよ、やめるにせよ、どちらにせよ、
Are you
新
kidding
しい
me?
作戦と結界を用意しなくては
Are they doing this on purpose?
密室結界を破るための何かの策があるのかもしれぬな。あのエリカというこまめ、侮れぬぞ。
それを言えば、例の19年前の復讐とかいう謎の。
Yeah, like who the hell is that dude? What with you worse cause you think they're dirty? Right, I totally forgot about the dude who was like, Mother, it is I, your son.
18の駒で均衡が取れていた盤面に望まぬ駒が2つも追加
There's
され
the dude, and then there's Erika.
多すぎます今年は。
ベルンカステル教は日本のチェス、将棋ではゲーム中に駒を追加することもできるというでは。
ええ、可能ですよ。敵のキングの目の前に駒置き場より取り出したクイーンを置くことさえ、将棋では許された切り札たる。
I totally forgot these people were aware of Burn playing the game
19
too.
年前を語る男は
Right, this is still so weird to me, right? Because we know the real Beatrice, she's just a doll right now. But then there's this Beatrice here, the peace Beatrice. It's so weird. There are like so many levels. Look, I don't know. There's like the game board, then there's people talking about the game board, and then there's people talking about the game board and the game board, and I...
この島のどこかにすでに潜んでいるというのでしょうか。あのエリカという少女が漂着と称して現れることがで、あの男もこの台風にもかかわらず島のどこかに上陸し、そして親族たちをもはや騙しきること。どうして
Is this why she always has a headache?
どうしてこうもイレギュラーが重なるのですか。この悪夢と偶然の奇跡をどう説明すればいいというのですか。
Miracle... Wasn't Byrne also called the Witch of Miracles? Natsu slammed the desk hard, held her head, and cringed at the pain from her overwhelming headache.
ベルンカステル教は奇跡を。
There we go!
あの御人の前にイレギュラーと奇跡は驚くにも。
将棋は確かにキングの真正面に敵ですが、だからこそそこに隙間を作らぬ完璧な陣形を作り。
ならばやはり牢城は
Man,
正しい
she's
ではあり
slamming
ま
her
せんか。
table all the time.
こもりきれる牢城ならばいざ知れず、今はそれをきっ
壁を背負わぬキングを詰めるのは難しく、 四方を分けたネズミで考えよ。
Okay.
カゴに閉じ込めたネズミを掴むことはでき、しかし野に逃げ出したネズミを掴むことなど。
夏日様、どうか検討することのご許金蔵様が書斎をお出になり、気まぐれに屋敷内をかっ歩し
He
な
will
がら
wander
親族
around.
の方、それが自然である筋書きを明朝までに考えます。
危険だわ。それくらいならお父様がこの部屋で機嫌を損ねられていることを
I still want to know where they put his corpse.
明日にも親族の方々はこの
Like, remember, they found a corpse with 6 toes. And Kinzo had 6 toes. So did they actually burn his corpse? Like, did they have his corpse ready? In the bath soaking? Ooh.
そこの扉一枚向こう側に詰めかけるのです。
Oh, no. You don't want to know how, like, corpses look like who drowned. Oh, you know.
そこで夏日様は金蔵様と怒鳴り合いをしているかのようなふりを一体何時間続けられるというのですか。
6 toes on each foot.
不可能です。
不可能です。
その不可能をなんとか36時間逃げ切らねばならないのです。
Slam.
というならやります。私は
Oh, you're too familiar with drowned bodies? Oh.
後ろ宮家当主の妻です。
Oh.
それをやれというなら私は何日でもここでお父様と怒鳴り合いをしているところを演じましょう。
Shouting match, let's go! Even Natsui realized that she could never manage it. She no longer saw any chance of victory from a plan that involved an illusion of Kinzo walking around. Banging on the desk several times with tears of rage streaming down her face, Natsui alternated between groaning from her headache and placing the blame on one thing or another. It made one feel that there must be some curse that made anyone who sat in that chair act that way.
これは奥様が逃げる詰め将棋。
Mating? Mating? Who's mating?
詰め将棋ですから相手のキングはない。
Who's mating?
決められた手数を逃げ切る以外に奥様に勝つ手はないのです。
その手数か。あと1日半もあるなんて。
She's gonna be a ninja. Hello, I'm clicking.
多すぎます。
Not be a ninja.
考えることをやめるでない。降参するでない。愚痴はわらわが聞こうぞ。そなたの絶対にこの苦難を乗り越えようという
Certainty, you're not the witch of certainty.
それこそが絶対の魔女の力。
Yeah, but you're not the witch of certainty.
その魔力を失ってはならぬ。
Like, remember? No, not her. Witch of miracles. But where is it? But it doesn't say so. But she's the witch of certainty. Why doesn't it say so? Hello. But yeah.
必ず乗り越えられると信じよ。きっと妙案は浮かぶ。だからそれを考えることを投げ出してはならぬ。
そうです。分かっています。私が乗り越えねば。
そうとも。それを乗り越えてみせよと。金蔵はそなたなら託せると。
お父様。
Flop.
お父様。
お師匠様とロノウェが手は考える。
That reminds me, so Camille has been reading Umineke too, right? She finished episode 2. And whenever she finishes an episode or finds like funny scenes, she texts me and she's like, what are these? Whenever Bettler is like screaming in pain, it's like always like
もちろんわらわも考える。主であるそなたの許可なくばそれも許されぬ。だからせめてそなたは戦う意志を捨てるな。諦めるな。
分かってます。分かってます。でも
Never gonna give you up. Bam, bam, bam.
どうして私
Yeah, exactly. All alone.
どうして
Because he's a stupid idiot.
ここにいてくれない
Back when dinner ended, Cross claimed to be dizzy and went to bed early. Of course, he had done this to get enough rest to ready himself for the long day ahead. Not see right now. It felt as though he'd just gone straight to sleep and pushed the entire burden on her. As she mentioned to me, she doesn't understand how people can come up with this theory. She just reads it and believes it's all magic. I'm the same. I'm also like, man, it's magic. It's just magic, guys. However, complaining about such a thing would mean her failure as a wife. Is it a good wife's duty to work hard and put family first, even when her husband is resting? Filled with regret even at her anger towards her husband, unable to determine at whom she should be angry, Natsui continued to sob. Aww. I feel a little bit sorry for her, not gonna lie. If only Kinzo could just speak to her kindly at times like this. We had to search for him, but Kinzo had been nowhere to be seen in the study for some time now. Perhaps Natsui had noticed this as well. Though she bragged that fighting alone and supporting from behind was the responsibility of a good wife. Without anyone to tell her that this really was necessary, she was now so frail that she couldn't even stop her own tears. Just as Beata was trying to think of words to console Natsui, Virgilia tapped her lightly on the shoulder. Sometimes, when the words of consolation don't come from the mouth of the right person, they can do more harm than good. So Virgilia silently told Beata that remaining silent was the best course of action for now. Whoop!
お取り込み中にごめんなさい。部外者だけど発言いいかしら。ガープ。今は慎みなさい。
Chat, stop! Chat!
この場にいる限り発言を許します。
ありがとう。
I started straight to the side!
さっき色の上は言ったわ。これは夏日が逃げる詰将棋だとね。詰将棋はどうして負けるの？キングがチェックメイトされるからでしょ。言われるまでもないわ。そして敵にはキングがない。だから夏日は自分のキングを逃がし続けるしかない。
なるほど、その手ですか。もうその時が来ましたか。
What move?
どういうことです？
What move?
何か手があるというのです
What's
か？
the move? Is it the move like, hi, I'm Kinzo, I'm alive?
夏日はゴールドスミスの死を隠す一番最初に
Hey,
提
how?
案し、それを使う時が来たということよ。
How?
失踪？
Oh. Oh no, he went into the woods. I don't know what happened to
その
him.
一手を親族会議の今危険すぎます。
Once they successfully resolved all of the problems, they would have to lay Kinzo to rest. The best way to do that was to make him disappear. One day, Kinzo would go into the forest and never return. They wouldn't be able to find him no matter how much they searched, so he would be declared missing.
さっきリーチェも言ったわ。野に逃れたネズミを捕まえることはできん。そして森に消えたゴールドスミスを捕らえることもね。
It's like, I'm out of here, bye!
この最も疑われた今にその一手を指すなど。
I mean, they won't be able to confirm this, right?
疑われるでしょう。まさに疑惑と呼ばれるに等しいしかし、この書斎に金蔵様を捕らえることは永遠に不可能。その死は
So what did they actually do to his body? Gab is one small gust of wind away from TOS Sora to oblivion. But she's a game character, so it's fine. Look, wait. Is she also here? There we go. There we go!
もちろんそれにふさわしいリスクを背負うことになるけれど、その一手を指せば確かにこの場を乗り切る。失う名誉も計り知れぬぞ。
Nice legs as well. Yeah. Like mine, look. Look like mine. You see them? You see my legs? Boing, 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 boing.
確実にこの場を乗り切れる一手よ。もちろん疑惑を大きく背負うわ。でも死なない。
確かにそれはそうですが。
Absorb your legs to make her even better.
関東大震災で後宮家はそれを狂気の天才ゴールドスミスが再起。あなたが守りたくなるくらいに立派にすなら今度はそれをあなたたち新しき当主夫妻がや。
ほう、そういう煽り方をなさいますか。
煽りじゃないわ。当主夫人としての覚悟を私は聞いているだけ。泥をすすってでも後ろ宮家を守る覚悟があなたにはあるんだ。
あります。
今がその時よ。泥をすすって生き延びられるならいくらでも飲み干しなさい。あなたは苦害を這いずって生き延び、やがこの序列第33位のガープがそれを約束してあげるわ。
But yeah, she's a higher ranking demon.
私がこのタイミングでここへ遊びに来たのはきっと守ってあげる。牛対価は不要よ。あんたに仕えてるリーチェからすでにたっぷり前払いされてる。
Oh, wait. What did Beatrice give you? Yap may have seemed irresponsible, but she actually possessed a strong sense of duty. Just the kind of person who just couldn't leave someone in trouble alone.
前払い
She doesn't even have...
わらわがいつ記憶にないぞ。
Is it just the friendship?
あなたがどこにしまったか思い出せないマジ。
Oh, she just stole them. Higher, she's not even top 20. Wasn't Ronov like one of the really high ones?
随分とちょろまかせてもらってるもの。
何？
やはりそうなったの仕業だ。
Aww!
幻の金髄賞とムーンステッキ返
Moonstick? Is she Sailor
せ。まだ
Moon?
くっつけて遊んでないのに。
Is the Sailor Moon Silver Crystal Moonstick?
私から授けられる魔法と作戦はゴールドスミスを誰にも見つけられない世界へ。この魔法が必要になったらいつでも言って。その直前まで夏日は他のもっと分。
確かに選択肢を残すことは心にゆとりなくして妙案も生まれ。
夏日様、夜は短くあります。
The toys were stolen. Now she just has the trusty red sword left.
ガープの手は最後の切り札だ
True.
し、今は策を練りましょう。そのご許可をどう。
Okay, let him
必ず
disappear.
成し遂げられるという信頼と魔力と絶対。
あんたが信じれば私があんたが疑えば
Yay!
それも私未来。あな
Kinzo would disappear. And right in the middle of this family conference, such a move truly would be a last resort. During this final trump card in her heart, Natsu decided that she would grope around for a different plan until the last second. After all, this long, long night has only just begun, and Kasa and her piece had just as long to prepare as Natsui did. And with that, we're getting into our ad break, which I have been snoozing 3 times now. I will be back in 3 minutes. Meow. Boyum, 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 bum, 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 bum. We're back, Roni. Gorge the foot and krill.
これで完成だ。
なるほど。やはりえぐるとはそういう意味だったんですね。
What the gorge meant.
またしても私の推理は正解でした。
The feel of it this time was clearly different from the previous times, as though some sort of device had activated. However, as far as quick glance could tell, there was no dramatic change such as an entrance or some sort of opening. Apparently, they would need to just do a little more before they could find it.
すげえよ。これで本当に黄金が見つかったら、俺とお前でいいや。
知的興奮を楽しめただけで十分。
The intellectual stimulation. Oh,
私が
nice.
好きなのは謎解きだけ。報酬はそれが正しかったことの証明だけで十分です。
She shrugged it off, implying that just seeing the gold would be enough. And she crouched down, peering fixedly at the lock mechanism. It's definitely no mistake that, say, this girl really loves solving riddles. For her, treasure hunting is all about the delicious process of exposing secrets. So she has no interest whatsoever in getting the treasure for herself and becoming a billionaire.
なるほど。よくもこんな仕掛けを。あなたたちの不運は私をこの島に迎えたことでしたね。ただ碑文がそこに存在するだけで、フルドエリカはこの程度の推理が
It's possible for Furudo Erika.
いかがでしょうか皆様方。
Who is everyone? As she said this to the now exposed contraption, she grinned. The smile was triumphant, but it was more fully characterized by a small bit of unpleasant disdain contained within it. It feels like she's talking to Bernkastel, Lambda Delta, and Battler, right? Because she knows she's a chess piece, and she's just talking to her masters. Like, look at me. I'm so intelligent. Just look at me. After solving the riddle, she was probably reveling in the pleasure of having won against the one who had proposed it. She enjoyed her ability to scoff at this person.
これで黄金が見つかれば、次期当主はクラウスさんでなく、
どうだろうな。
クラウスさんってちょっと傲慢な方じゃ偉そうって言いますか。
Aren't you also, Erika? Aren't you?
そのクラウスさんが一夜明けたら、おいに黄金も次期当主の座もかっさらわれていたな。
Erika was still crouched down as she spoke, her back to Battler as she toyed around with the device. Does the device, like, have a code that she has to enter?
ジェシカさんでしたっけ
Oh no, is she gonna, like, trying to rile up Battler?
私に意見した女の子。
あ
の子、自分の父親が次期当主だと威張ってましたね。彼女は今夜が明け、バトラさんがすべて
No, she's gonna wake up dead.
自分の父親がもはや次期当主で亡くなったことを知ったらどんな
別に俺は200億を独り占めする気はもせいぜい1割ももらえりゃあとは親族で仲良く分けりゃいい。次期当主なんてもっと興味があるクラウスおじさんに喜んで押し付けさせてもらうぜ。
果たしてそう簡単な話でそれを推理することよりは今はジェシカさんがしたどんな表情
She really doesn't like Jessica, does
ど
she?
んな負け惜しみを口にするかの方が推理の対象として
お前性格悪い。
Guys, I told you, she's sus.
おや謎解きが好きという時点で推理できませんでした。私人が隠すことを暴くのが好きな知的蹂躙者なんですよ。
You're what?
碑文の謎解きもそうです。
じい様が満を持して隠した黄金を暴いてやりたかった。
Excuse me?
ええ、最初はそうです。途中から目的が変わりました。
途中？何？
ジェシカさんです。
See, she doesn't like
私
Jessica.
の推理に口を挟み、高潔かつだからあのジェシカという子に思い知らせたくて
Impressive wording there.
書くことに目的を変えたんです。私はどんな相手でも屈服させます。
Remember this, guys. Remember this.
それが私の唯一の優越です。
See, she's definitely a piece of burnt castle.
まだ推理必要ですか？後ろ宮ジェシカは
Look at
私
her.
をムカつかせた。だから私は身の程を思い知らせてやりたくて、そこから導かれる今の私の
Look at
感
her.
情推理可能ですか？
This time I turned my back on her in earnest. Did I get a bit too excited by this riddle-solving game, letting her drive me on into something terrible? That's right. It should have been possible to reason this out. If the riddle is solved, the relatives will probably freak out about who the successor should be. Dad and some others will probably push for me, the discoverer, to be the successor, and some relatives not thrilled with that prospect will probably oppose them. Despite how adamantly Erika affirmed it, it isn't written anywhere that the one who solves the riddle of the epitaph becomes the successor. Because of this, it'll lead to a fight between those who acknowledge the theory and those who don't. A reason out what will happen next, as Erika did. It'll probably lead to a messy fight between Uncle Cross and the rest of the relatives. Know that I've solved the riddle, will Jessica admire me or curse me? I don't want to think about that now. Erika was still mumbling. Only she had already started trying to reason it out. Began to feel very bad, I vaguely gazed out into the black night. But Bella also died this night, right? In the first twilight? Ah. At that time, I looked at a dim outdoor light and saw the silhouette of a person in front of it. Kinzo-sama! Thought it must be seeing things. Though it was unthinkable that someone could have been standing there this whole time, pounding up under the rain without even an umbrella. Ella. However, silhouette didn't move an inch. And maybe... No, it couldn't be. It was looking at me. And it was... Is it the sun? Grandfather! Grandfather. At that moment, I understood. Grandfather's probably been watching us solve the riddle this whole time, and he watched. So we spectacularly solved the whole thing. How can he see him? Oh, Beatrice! Without a doubt, there was a faint smile on Grandfather's face. Grandfather, who had never worn anything except moody and frightening expressions, looked at me in the eye and smiled at me for the first time. Zombie! Almost as though he was saying, how impudent. Or else I never thought it would be you. However, this is still the result that Grandfather's epitaph chose, so I'm sure he accepted that result. In the end, he grinned one more time. Of course, he didn't use words. His smile seemed to be wordlessly saying, well done. Steak. I didn't know how I should respond. I couldn't do anything but stand there in shock, ignoring Erika as she crouched down, mumbling with her back towards me. And then Grandfather stretched a hand out from the folds of his cloak and pointed at something. When I looked in that direction, there was... the thing he was pointing at. It was probably the signpost to the Golden Land. Go. I'm sure Grandfather said that one word. I nodded to show that I understood. After watching that, Grandfather nodded back satisfied. What? Who is that? Then with a spin of his cloak, he just... This is like the Sailor Moon tuxedo mask meme. My work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Goodbye. The expression on his face at the end was a smile that was, for the first time, truly satisfied. Wait, she didn't see him? Then it used to? Wait, how do you... Why are you saying then it used to? Why are you saying then it used to? It's death. Hey, that's a good spot to end the stream, isn't it? We started to walk, and the entrance to the Golden Land was right there. Batora! Oh, Beatrice! When I think about it, it was also a head that no one saw coming. How amusing that the one to succeed me is just as surprising. You're dead. You're dead. Wait, that means Beatrice is also dead, remember? Remember when, what's her name again? Rosa. When Rosa was a child, she killed Beatrice, remember? Is he talking about that Beatrice? That Rosa killed? That fell from the cliffs? Battler of all people. That battler. Oh, desire! Goodbye. He's even the Lulu in death. Is he okay, man? Hey guys, should we stop here for today? Perhaps, but at least Kinzo's free from his chains. That is true. Kingdom Hearts. Gold! Yahoo!
体食性以外には金に換金物としてのこれを現金化するには随分の手間をかけそうです。
Why the hell is there a bed? At the end of a crude underground tunnel in a VIP room, so beautiful it seemed improper, was a pile of gold so large that there could be no doubting. Oh yeah, you can't see this. Look, look. There's even the gold there. There's the gold there, where my head was. Erika was calm, but Butler couldn't suppress his excitement. As for which of the two was the correct reaction to show off to seeing a mountain of gold, only those who saw the scene with their own eyes could say for sure. In this day and age, it's said that an average salaryman earns about 200 million yen in wages over his life. And this is 20 billion yen worth of gold. With even 100th of this gold mountain, a single human could live their entire life without working. What is labor? Isn't it the very point of a human's life, since a person who doesn't work cannot eat? If so, then 200 million yen is enough to make a single person's life complete. And this is 20 billion yen. This would account for the labors of 100 humans. No, a single human life 100 times over. Of course, if you still wanted to work, you could. Any money you gain as a result could be used to play with. After all, you would already have enough money to live for your entire life. No, for eternity. No, wait. I mustn't keep it all to myself. I can split it up among 100 people. I could create a world where a full 100 humans couldn't have to work for their whole lives. Just what kind of world would that be? Yeah, that's no doubt at all.
ここが黄金鏡なんだ。
というわけで、ベルンバトラは見事に黄金を見つけました。
It's Burn Butler.
めでたしめでたし。
めでたしめでたし。And all was well. Is this why Battler had to die in this game?
肝となる部分は少し伏せさせてもらったけど、そのくらいの意地悪はしてもいいわよね。
ああ、そこは好きにしな。自分の謎がどういう謎なのだよ。
Yeah, but I am interested in the micro details because I still don't know how he got to that point.
大事なのはその結果、黄金が10トン発見されたという事実。
The gold was discovered in the third game as well by Aunt Eva. Aunt Rosa also witnessed it. However, the two of them hadn't spoken of the gold's discovery to anyone. In other words, there was a chance that the gold's discovery was a catbox, truth between the two of them. Oh, so... More specifically, it was possible the gold didn't exist and was just an illusion. Yeah, but what about Anje? Because Anje was rich as hell.
しかし、猫箱が開かれちまった。
副将ごっこは時間の無駄だから先にサービスして。
Oh, is she gonna tell us the red truth?
この黄金の山は本物よ。
Okay.
ここに積まれたインゴットはすべて本物の純金。
Okay.
レプリカとか偽物とかそんな騙しは。
Okay, so the gold is real. Okay.
よし、わかった。この黄金は認めるぜ。だが、認められないものがまだある。
そうよね。あっちゃったものね。
Yeah, with Kinzo.
金像に。金像は幻想のはずなのに、あなたさっき出会っちゃったわよね。
This love, this it's kind of creepy.
やっぱりこれは魔法なんじゃないのかしら。
ほざけ。俺は一言もじい様と言葉を交わしちゃいねえ。じい様と言葉を交わしたような気持ちになっただけだ。いい加減にしろ。同じ手はもう通用しない。
ならほらどうぞ、青き真実。
Yay! Let's battle!
おそらく俺は非分の謎を解き興奮状態にあった。それで何かをじい様と見間違えたんだ。例えばそれは暗がりの子たちに引っかかった何かのシートかカバーで、それが漆黒のマントを羽織ったじい様に見えたのかもしれない。その結果、俺はじい様と何かのやり取りをしたように誤解したんだ。
青き真実、有効ね。ま、私も全く同じことを青で勝つ。
それで通ったのか。赤き真実で反論は
ないわ、今のところはね。
At least not now. Okay, there's no counter yet. Oh, so she has a counter. Oh no. The me who'd let out a strange yell in front of the Gold Mountain was finally starting to regain his cool. Now that we found it, there's no covering it up. I vaguely considered keeping this discovery secret. However, Erika wanted to prove that her own reasoning was correct by announcing this to everyone. Teasing is always fun, yeah, especially by a Burn or Lambda. She really is an intellectual, just as she says. The puzzle-solving game is what's important to her, and she doesn't intend to take any responsibility for what happens after the riddle is solved. A riddle is sort of like a lock. Locks exist to be locked. They are only significant when they are locked. Therefore, it ought to be essential to have some goal in mind when exposing such a thing. However, to this girl, the act of exposing is itself a final goal. She has no intention of taking responsibility for anything that happens later. Oh no, it's the witch song again. Maybe the true storm to hit Rokkenjima isn't the typhoon, but her. She won't keep this discovery secret. She'll definitely announce it so she can brag about her success. Then she'll call a real storm down upon this island. I won't be able to keep this covered up. In that case, there's nothing to do but announce this fact fairly to all. Can't imagine what will happen after. I mean, yeah, you're gonna die. And the rest of the cousins too. As she grinned, Erika muttered to herself. She must have been anticipating the uproar that the relatives would soon bring about. To her, merely imagining this was far sweeter than 20 billion yen in gold. She looks kinda cute like this. It's like it's only possible because I'm Furudo Erika. See, this everyone, I think she's talking to the other witches. Oh hey, should we stop here? Should we stop here? Hey guys. Game, hello? Gemu. Hello. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. The sudden sound of someone banging fiercely on the door brought Natsui to her senses. They're probably nodded over in the study while planning how they would overcome the next day. But what could it be? At a time like this? More importantly, the knock itself was strange. If someone wanted to contact her, they could have just used the internal phone line. Told them that she'd be here. Realizing that something strange was going on, Natsu shook her head one more time, completely throwing off her drowsiness.
お父様、お父様、エヴァです。至急、重要なお話があります。
It was Eva's voice. What is this? I thought I told them to lock the doors and windows of the mansion tightly after everyone left for the guest house. So why is Eva here? Natsu ran up to the door, responded with a small knock, and spoke through the door in a quiet voice.
何事ですか？想像し。
夏日姉さん、なんでこんな時間にあんたがお父様の
静かになさいと申し、当主様が何よりも沈黙と静寂を好まれることをお忘れで。
今はそんなこと言ってる場合じゃないのよ。
She's still knocking.
ご宅はいいから、とっととここを開けなさい。お父様を出して。
Well, he's lost in the woods.
当主様は先ほどお休みになられたばかりです。何のご用か存じませんが、明日私。
あんたなんかに用はないわよ。いいからさっさとここを開けなさい。
Sometimes multiple schemes and assumptions can fall apart due to the most direct, simple, and emotional of strategies. This is bad. If I open the door, Eva will probably throw herself forwards and rush into the study. Now I can't even open this door. That moment, the phone suddenly rang. It's okay. Both of the keys to the study are here. No one can open this door. Natsu inched away from the door and grabbed the receiver.
もしもし、夏日です。
私だ、松井小谷だ。急いで客間に降りてきてほしい。
Are they sitting there like, hey, I know where the gold is? It was from Kraus. His tone was strained. What in the world happened?
バトラ君とあのエリカという客人が魔女の碑文を解いて黄金を発見したらしい。
それは本当に？
ルドルフたちが押しかけてきている。これからバトラ君が全員立ち会いのもとに。
主催の扉の前でエヴァさんが開けろって開けたら書斎の中に押し入ってくるかもしれません。
わかった。私もそこに行く。エヴァには構うな。何もせずにそこにいるんだ。扉の前からエヴァを追い払ったら合図するからすぐに出ていいな。
They're really playing like cat and mouse. Right after that, Cross came up the staircase accompanied by Genji. A heated debate started between him and Eva. Open up! No, calm down. In the middle of that, there was a small knock as a signal. Cross had cleverly pushed Eva away from the door and distracted her. During that gap, Natsu stepped out of the study and quickly shut the door. Eva noticed this and her face twisted in disappointment. But the heavy sound of the auto lock had already rung out and the door had been sealed.
碑文の黄金が見つかった。お父様にご報告するのが筋でしょうが。それとも何？お父様にはそれを伝えられない都合でもあるの？
Oh, he's dead.
親父殿からは床についたら何があっても起こすなと。それを守るのは当主代行の務めだよ。そうだろう？ 源氏さん。
はい。親方様のお休みは何があろう。
His eternal sleep.
許されます。
それも時と場合によるでしょうが。だって碑文が
I kinda can understand Eva here. Yeah, he won't wake up.
お父様には真っ先に知る権利があるわ。
もちろん明日、当主様にはすべてそれが当主代行である私たちの役目。
そんなの知らないわよ。いいからこの扉を開けなさいよ。お父様に会わせなさい。お父様、お父様、エヴァです。ここを開けてください。
Damn, what the hell's he doing?
私たちが話を聞くと言ってやかましく扉を叩くな。
話してよ、話しなさいよ。
クラウス様、親方様がお休み中と申し上げており、これ以上はお控えください。
When Genji spoke formally, the two finally ceased their scuffle. It seemed that Genji, the one who had spoken for Kinzo since they were very young, still possessed an air of dignity strong enough to handle both Kraus and Eva. Eva put her argument aside for the time being. She could hold off worrying about that until after she saw the gold with her own eyes. After all, not even Eva had seen it for herself yet. Natsuya and the others had managed to somehow deal with the momentary crisis. However, the move of the demons that would sneer upon their efforts had already begun.
バトラが碑文の謎を解いた。
エリカなる娘にだいぶ助けられたとはいえ、エリカは黄金鏡の権利をよってバトラが黄金鏡にたど
運命とはバトラ様がたどり着くとは。
どうするのですベアト。
Yeah, but she didn't stop, right? She didn't stop. We know the first twilight happened.
そういう取り決めであったな。
そういう取り決めだ。
バトラ様はどうやら我らの主となるもの。もはや。
それもまた運命。ゴールドスミス教とのご縁で人間の世界に権限して数字。とても楽しい時間でしたよ。
やだ、リア。ババクさん。
She is an old lady, cause she's literally Kumasawa-san.
で、どうするわけ？リーチェとゴールドスミスのルールなら、バトラが碑文を私たちはこれでお役御免じゃない。
Okay, bye.
そうである。私に未練が何、いつでも呼吸とすげ蹴落とされる覚悟はできておる。
待て、そうはいかぬ。
あ？
そなたの心残りはないかもしれぬが、バトラが碑文を解いたからお役御免では、魔女は契約違反を許さぬが、不義理もまた許されぬ。
でしょうな。親族会議を終えるまではきっちりと。
となるとゴールドスミス教ももうしばらくは無事に親族会議を乗り越え、せめて夏日様にお別れの挨拶もしできるなら、これまでの努力を。
Yeah, give her a big smooch. Mwah.
あれもよく具足を支えてきたものよ。
貴様など片方もがれた打天使で揃わぬ翼なら置き土産に捨てていけ。
But it's a one-winged angel. Eagle.
うん、それもよかろう。夏日ならば我が翼を背負うにふさわしい。しかし褒美は用意した。無事にこの試練を乗り越えてみよう。夏日。
Baya bam 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 baya baya bam. Okay. Gold! Let's go to the gold! Ikuzo. Keep the parts. There we go, gold. The mountain of gold left everyone speechless, regardless of how strongly they had believed in its existence. No one could look at this much real gold and not be shocked. Everyone was stunned by the gold. The first one to break the silence and jump around in ecstasy was Hideyoshi. Taking out an excited laugh, he clung to the wall of gold. Then he felt the cold, hot touch of it all over his cheek.
こりゃすごいで、ほんまもんやで。親父め、こんな黄金を。これだけ。
Where is it?
もう何も怖くない。どんな試練だって。
Yeah, but there's still someone who's gonna kill all of them, right? It's interesting. Because technically they all have the gold in the world now. They can have no more bets. English is hard. They won't have any things. I can't think. Debts. Not bets, debts. But there's still someone who's still krilling them, right? Right? There's still a human being who's krilling them. So he's not doing it for the gold. There has to be something else. Yes, thanks. There has to be something else, right? So maybe it's actually not one of the family members. Maybe it's not one of the family members. Maybe it's one of the servants. What is going on with the sisters? See, I don't think it's actually the siblings. Now I really don't think it's the siblings, at least in this scenario. Eva and Rosa moved towards each other at the same time and hugged as they broke down crying. Ecstasy and shock, wonders and sighs. After stepping forward in front of the pile of gold that had caused these mixed emotions, Erika spoke as though she were an announcer in some show. Oh no, shut your trap.
この黄金は幸せ。おめでとうございます。この発見が 皆さんの人生を
Yeah, for one day.
脱帽だわ。この島に来て丸一日さえ過ごしてないあなたが
一日で解けないなら何日をかけようとも解けません。
Wow.
灰色の脳細胞はひらめきを与えるのに瞬きする以上の時間を
She's bashing everyone.
そして私一人ではバトラさんの功績もどうか称えてあげてください。皆さん、私はこの発見を放棄、推理が正しかったことが証明されただけでよって黄金発見の功績、私はここにおりますが以後はいないもの。バトラさんはいとこの皆さんに気づかれぬように、それが意味するところはただ皆さんに本当の親族会議を開いていた
No,
だ
I
きたい
hate the
という
family
他にありません。
conference. Ay, ay, ay,
勝手に仕切るんじゃね
ay. Yeah, slap her.
これは失礼しました。それでは議事の進行役
Okay,
を
bye.
では誰
No one likes you anyways. Bye. Shrugging, Erika looked around at everyone. After a short period of silence, Eva made the first move.
昼間の取り決め全員
Oh,
忘
here we
れてな
go.
いでしょ。
ああ、4人で25億ずつを山分けだ。そして次期当主にはさらに100億。
お前、黄金の発見が次期当主を決めるなどと誰が決めたの？
おっと、そうはいかんで、夏日さん。これまでずっとそれを前提に話を進めてきたはずやで。
But now it doesn't really matter who the successor is, right? Just be like everyone gets equal shares. And let's just keep Kraus as the successor. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? They have their money anyways.
今さらそれは白々しいとちゃうんか？
そうだわ。使用人の誰かが碑文を解いてしまって次期当主を名乗るかもしれないって怯えてたのは。
どこにもそうだという明記はないがね。
卑劣感。
Whoa!
私たち全員はそういう認識だったでしょうが。
そうだぜ、兄貴。
What's going on?
今さら手のひらを返そうってのか？
Yeah, it matters because they didn't split equally. Yeah.
明文化されてなくてもそれは間違いなく私たちの話にもならないとおっしゃるのはどうなのかしら。
当主様の碑文を勝手に解釈されるのは黄金を見つけたらそのものが次期当主になる。
Oh my
当主
god.
様の碑文は当主様が決めた。皆さんに決めつける権利などありません。
夏日、落ち着き。
これが落ち着けるという。確かに碑文を解いた功績は素晴らしいと思う。バトラ君にも何かの見返りがあっても良いと。しかしそれが半分というのは明らかに逸脱し、それ以上に発見者だから次期当主という論法はなお分かりておりません。
卑怯だわ、夏日姉さん。今日の昼間にしてた話と全然違う。
同感だぜ。明文化されてなくても碑文を解いたやつが次期当主になるってのは、それをこの土壇場でごちゃごちゃ言い出すのはフェアじゃねえぜ。ああ、フェアじゃねえ。
とにかくこの黄金は
Holy hell! He's dead!
お父様の許可なく勝手に分配を決めていいものではありません。
そらない、そら卑怯やで、夏日さん。わしらその話を延々と昼間にしたんやで。昼間の話を全部チャラや言うんか？そら
Oh my god.
多数決で決めればいいのよ。黄金を発見したバトラ君が私も夫も意義はないわ。ルドルフたちはローザは
意義なんかねえぜ。バトラ
They just don't want Cross to be the successor.
私も意義はない。
That's so funny.
バトラ君は碑文に選ばれた正当な後継ぎよ。不満ならお父様に直
That's
接
so
聞けばいいんだわ。
funny.
そうね。夏日姉さんの
Like
言った通り
everyone doesn't
碑文
care,
の
only
謎を
Cross's
取材したのは
family.
お父様。そしてこの黄金の本来の持ち主もお父様だわ。だったらお父様に話を聞くべきじゃないのかしら。バトラ君という発見者はどう扱われるのか。
Yeah, talk to the dead
それ
person.
について決めていいのはお父様だけのはずだわ。
それは
He got lost in the woods.
だから落ち着けと言ったのだ。
ローザとキリエさんの言うお父様に聞きましょう。もはやね、兄さんた
I
ちの出
know
番
I
じゃない
said
のよ。
he's sleeping, but he kind of got lost in the woods.
せやせや、お父さんを連れてこんかい。あんたらじゃ話にならへん。ほんまの親族会議を始めようやないか。眠いから明日にしろっていう問題に見えまっか。これ舐めとったらえらい問題になります。おう、
So, I don't know how this happened. I, locked his room and he somehow escaped into the woods. Locked room murder.
親族会議っていつもこういうのなんですか？
俺が知るか。
腹の中ではいつもこうなのでしょう。どうも。この場は金蔵さんじゃないと収められない。子供の喧嘩に余命あとわずかと宣告されてる今になっても
He's dead.
まだどういう気持ちかしらね。それを想像。いいえ、推理するのもおつなものです。
The parents ignored Bettler and Erika and kept yelling at each other on and on. Even though Bettler had more or less imagined that this sort of thing happened behind the scenes, this was the first time he'd seen it. On the way to the woods, he passed by the library's window, waved at Billy. He was like, "Hi, go this way." He suspected it since 6 years ago, and he'd been able to get a pretty good idea of what this was like. The darkening expressions of his parents' faces when this time of year drew near. However, this argument his relatives were having before his very eyes was much more ugly than he'd imagined. That's why he was very glad that he'd caught the adults out here without letting the cousins catch wind of anything. ASMR. Perhaps because everyone was tired out from the seemingly endless argument, they took a short break. It was decided that this family conference inside the Golden Land should be moved over to the mansion. This place may have been gorgeous, like a VIP room, but there was no heating and it was a little cold. It wasn't well suited for a long conversation. Well, I wouldn't call that a conversation, but the thought of the possibility that someone might snatch the gold away while their backs were turned. But of course, no one could manage much with just human hands and a small amount of time when it's 10 tons of gold they're dealing with. In fact, it might be said that having this mountain of gold on the background was actually robbing them of the ability to make sound decisions. So they agreed to return to the mansion, in part so that they could regain their composure and continue the conference more cold-bloodedly. Oh, nice. More cold-bloodedly. Let's go. Is this where the first Twilight's gonna hit? Yes. Hey, it's Kinzo, wave! Goodbye. Goodbye. No one cares, bye! You will get 100 yen, okay, bye!
あなたは辞退すると私たちはあなたへの感謝の気持ちを込めてねえ兄さん
ねえ
君ほどの人と我々の事情は察してくれると思う。
20 billion yen in gold isn't something they wanted out in the open. They didn't want an outsider like Erika telling people about it. Of course, Erika had already reasoned out that much. She wore an unpleasant smile on her face as though she understood all too well. You don't need to worry, I'm rich as hell anyway, so... Okay, bye! Seeing the gold was the spectacle? Of course not. Judging by Erika's dark nature, it's obvious what she's so happy about. Yeah, she was happy about the fighting. Thought about telling her to just go away, but even I wanted to get out of this place. Tried to head back to the guest house along with Erika. However, Kiri-san grabbed my shoulder. No! 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 Leave me alone! He's dead! No! But Bettler is technically the family head now, isn't he? No, I wanna go to sleep. Okay, cool. It would have been easy to say that I had no interest in being the successor. I was sure that would only add more oil to the fire. If I hadn't been ordered to keep quiet, staying shut up like Clem was clearly a good idea. No, I was speaking as Bettler. In that case, would it really be so bad if they just let me go back to the guest house? Dad put his arm firmly around my shoulder and I told him it was uncomfortable and to let go. However, he didn't pay attention to a word I said. Okay, bye! Oh.
お前のお望み通りに。
Aww, it's Beato.
お前がゲームマスターの時には、碑文を解いてみろ。解けなきゃ皆殺しだ。みたいな。
Why did she want to make us solve the riddle of the epitaph? Solving it, we find a mountain of gold. Yippee for us! Yippee! And what about Beato? Does she gain anything by having us find the gold? Does she lose something?
チェスパン思考にのっとる限り、人は自らが損に。だからお前は、
Yeah, but what did she gain?
解くことで何か得をするはずなんだ。
Did she actually want Battlers to succeed? Cause at one point she said like, Battler, remember, why don't you remember? We've met before, Battler.
いいえ、碑文を誰かが解くことで、この子が何かを得ることはありません。
Why is she using the red truth now? Thanks, Virgilia. Okay.
いいのか、こいつに断らずに勝手に赤き真実を。
この子もそれを望むでしょうから。
Okay, so she has nothing to gain. Virgilia, who had suddenly appeared there, quickly gave an answer to my question with the red truth.
俺は過去にベアトが碑文を俺たちに黄金の隠し場所を見つけさせて横取りするためだと推理したことがある。
Because she doesn't exist. No, don't say that.
それも違うのか。
はい。第一、もともと黄金鏡の黄金はこの子のもの。
Okay, never mind. Okay, so the gold actually belongs to Beatrice. But Beatrice is probably long dead, isn't she?
見つけさせる必要も横取りする必要も何もありません。
Of course. Beato is Beatrice the Golden. Isn't she the master of the Golden Land and the Ushiromiya family alchemist? It totally makes sense. However, that makes me even more confused. Even if someone exposed the answer to the epitaph's riddle, Beato has nothing to gain. No, to the contrary, her own gold might be stolen away.
なら、ますますにわからん。
Same.
碑文殺人はわかる。後ろ宮家に対する復讐とか、あるいはこいつなりの理由や目的があってやってるんだろうからな。だが、碑文の謎を解けという、俺たちが解いても解かなくても、つまりベアトにとって
In other words,
碑文の謎が解ける解けないという問題は無価値なものなんだ。
そうですね。碑文の謎が解けても解けなくても、この子にとって得るものは何もありません。
解けても解けなくても、それはつまり碑文の謎自体がベアトにとって無価値だということになるんじゃないのか。
そうですね。
え、
碑文の謎はこの子にとって何の意味もない。
So why does she want to be solved?
ならばそれを無価値であると極論しても言い返せないかもしれませんね。
Beato, why are you making us solve the epitaph's riddle? If we liken the witch Yura to a pair of scales, the epitaph murders lie on one plate. The riddle of the epitaph lies on the other plate. Epitaph. The epitaph. After all she's saying, she'll stop the epitaph murders and the epitaph. Stop! In other words, the epitaph murders and the epitaph's riddle are worth the same to Beato. Like two sides on a balanced scale. It means that both the riddle and massacring all the relatives are equally significant from Beato's point of view. Virgilia responded with the right truth. Regardless of whether the epitaph is solved or not, Beato has nothing to gain. If she has nothing to gain, then this epitaph's riddle is meaningless and immaterial to Beato. In that case, how much are the epitaph murders, which lie on the other side of the scales and are equal to the riddle in value? I'm gonna stop saying epitaph. Worth to her. Think, don't stop thinking. The murders in solving the riddle of the epitaph have equal worth. The question here is who created the witch's epitaph? Right? It was probably Kinzo. As long as the epitaph murders which are Beato's goal each time have the single way that they can be stopped. A way that she decided on herself. Both are worth the same thing to her. X equals Y. Whether the epitaph's riddle is solved or not, Beato has nothing to gain. X equals 0. So in this case, what is X? Can we just get to the murders?
おいおい、それじゃ 非分殺人もまた無意味無価値ってことになっちまうぞ。こいつはご丁寧に予告状を出し、非分に沿うように順番にバレないように次々殺していくというめちゃくちゃ毎度おかしな連続殺人を起こしてるんだぜ。その意味がなくなっちまうじゃん。
I guess. Spin the chessboard around and search through Beata's moves over and over. This is always the first place I stumble. The significance of the epitaph murders. Why did she have to commit serial murders in a way that reproduced the witch's epitaph? She wanted to kill the whole Ishurima family for revenge. It'd be much simpler, safer, and more reliable if she just put poison into their dinner. Or else went around killing people one by one in the middle of the night while they were sleeping. However, on the very first evening, Beata sent us a letter that sounded like an advance notice, and then carried out a 3-part serial murder with large gaps in between. The 6 people of the first twilight, the 2 people of the second twilight, and the 5 people of the fourth and later twilights. We aren't fools. Once the first murders occur, we barricade ourselves in somewhere to save of any further murders. Furthermore, we quickly suspect a culprit among us and start analyzing each other's alibis. As the victims increase, the number of suspects decreases automatically. Beata's chances of success in the serial murder drop closer and closer to 0. All the epitaph murders are like she's strangling her own neck, making it harder to succeed in the serial murder she's attempting. All for a useless embellishment, all just for show. Spooky! Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you! Hello raiders! My name's Sorenya and we are currently playing episode 5 of Umineko. I was about to say Higurashi. What were you playing? Oh, 13 Sentinels! 13 Sentinels. Did you finally beat it? Did you finally beat 13 Sentinels? But hello, Zen Arc! Hello, Spooky! Hi, Sam! Hello, Ether! Celestria! Hello, hello! Adrian! Hello, Adrian! Sorry! Wherever beat 13 Sentinels, that remains to be seen. This is the same with me and Umineko. Will I ever beat Umineko? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But hey, Spooky! I got 3rd place in the VTuber Rivals tournament. Hell yeah! We got 3rd place. And now we're back with Umineko. It'll only take me 3 years. Thank you. But yeah, if you need to raid and run, no worries, cause this is kind of spoiler territory. So if you ever decide to read Umineko, really spoiler territory here. Did you have fun playing with the Oshi? Against her. Against Doki. We played twice. Like, we had practice matches twice against Doki's team. That was really cool. It was on 2 days for 2 hours each. And then they stomped us in the semifinals. We got to the semifinals. And then they stomped us. But yeah, thank you so much again for the raid. We shall continue with Umineko. We shall continue. Wait, didn't they say this is difficulty easy? Are those plotline murders though? Because they seem pretty random, don't they? Okay, we got 3 groups. What? I don't already. I don't understand the first one already. Like what? That's what, guys. This is what we've been thinking, right? Isn't this what we have been thinking? Where I was like, maybe like, was it in the first one? Where I was like, maybe Shannon is actually alive. Or the people who their head got smashed in. Wait. Oh shit, wait. Shannon had still half her face, didn't she? Oh my god, I don't know. But yeah, this is what we were thinking. But one of the times it was written out in red. Was it? Really? Did they say in red that no one was pretending? One of my theories that I finished is based off the statement. Oh. that there's actually someone mixed in there. You think maybe Nanjo is also involved? He's like, yeah, they are dead. Totally dead. And then in reality, they aren't really dead?
非分に沿わずに殺人を犯し、その発生順序を誤解させることによって、アリバイを
Yeah, there was also like the incorrectly order of events. We still don't know about the Kinzo thingy. There's a play on the words on red that I had to look. Oh. But we can't account for everyone. Now that Kinzo might be dead. Right?
なるほど。非分に沿って儀式的に殺していると見せかけて、実は自分に利するように誘導しているわけです。面白いと思います。
Oh, what are the other two?
だが、俺たちのゲームでは死者が赤でとどめを
Oh, I see. This is the red that you mentioned.
ゲーム版の世界ではごまかせても、ここから俯瞰する俺たちはごまかせない。だから、この最も王道となる目的は違うってことになる。
となると、見立て殺人を行う。
Okay, what are they?
2つの理由。
一つは偶然。
Oh,
意図せずして行った連続殺人がたまたま
you really think they're coincidence? Like, gorge the head and kill, gorge the knee and kill, gorge the foot and kill? Oh, it's just a coincidence.
勝手に見立て殺人だと誤解するケース。人間はどのような事象にも。
That is true. Humans try to find cause and effect in everything they see. That is true.
きっとそうに違いないと思ったら、そう見えてしまう生き物だ。
なるほど。それも面白いですね。
Okay, what's the third one?
ですが、どうでしょう。この子のゲームでは、第一の番の殺人以前に、常に事件が予告され、そして、明白に非分殺人を遂行していることを示す手紙や状況証拠が次々に。
そう、偶然なんかじゃない。ベアとは初めから非分殺人
Yeah, see, it is no coincidence.
俺たちが誤解してるんじゃない。
Okay, what's the
これ
third
は明白な見
one?
立て殺人なんだ。だからこの理由でもない。
となると、最後の一つの理
Okay,
由にな
what
りま
is
す
it?
ね。
Boredom?
最後の一つは見せつけること。
That's probably what this is all about, isn't it?
つまり恐怖だ。
You think that's that might be it, cause now that they found the gold, the family should be happy. Happy, happy, happy. I don't think they would actually krill for that. So it must be someone else. And he's showing them fear. Oh, I don't know.
非分に沿うということは、殺人が連続するという明白な予告だ。生存者たちは、続くに違いない殺人に、ずっと怯えさせられることになる。
Is it someone of the servants who wants to induce fear?
つまりこの子は、死の恐怖を味わわせるために非分殺人を。
Battler? Is it Battler?
と思うと、割と収まりがいい。グロい遺体損壊も、悪趣味な装飾もすべて、俺たちを怖がらせる。
誰を怖がらせるためなのです。
Terrify Battler?
だから、それは俺たちを。
It's probably Battler, isn't it? After hearing that one line, Virgilia spoke so casually, my thoughts clouded over once again. Is it really sufficient to use the vague word us? There are many humans in the Yoshiromiya family. There's the head and the one who holds the rank of his successor, grandfather and Uncle Kraus. There's the relatives who have some pull on the business world. On the other side, you have the young cousins who usually visit at most once a year. And the unfortunate servants who just happened to be on duty that day. I feel like maybe they are not that unfortunate after all. Oh my god. Even the culprit hates all of us. There should be clear differences in how much they hate some of us compared to others. So it should be possible to pick out people among us that the culprit especially wanted to terrorize or revenge against. We're liking this sweet kid eating dessert. There's a strawberry on top of a shortcake, the part you should eat last. Oh, I always eat it first, because I love it. No one tells you that you shouldn't eat it first, but our mentality encourages us to save it for later. No, I eat it first.
じゃあ、最も恨んでいる人物を最後まで残したがるってことになるよな。
Then it can't be Battler. Because Battler also died a couple of times earlier on. Like in the first game, all the cousins survived. Wait, did Battler die early in any of the other games? It was Uryu! Oh no, not Sakutaro! And we know that Battler dies here, right? First? Wait, huh? Was it that Battler survived pretty long? Let me actually... Yeah. I don't remember. Did Battler get... Oh. But he died here in the first Twilight, didn't he? But this is not Beatrice's game. So he didn't die early. It's only in Lambda's game where he died like early. Oh.
俺の好きな小説の好きなキャラ、そいつの親しいものから先に殺していって悲しみ一番恐ろしい殺し方なんだみたいなこと。
おやおや、恐ろしい小説クワバラクワバラ。
じゃあ最後まで生き残るやつが最もベアトに恨まれている。
Yeah, in the first game it were the cousins
しかし
who like survived. And then they somehow, I don't know what happened, but they only could find Maria's jaw, which is kind of terrifying. They couldn't find any one of the cousins, right? They could only find Maria's jaw.
最終的には死ぬにせよ。
Ooh, okay, let's see. Was it actually Battler?
最後の晩まで毎回生き残るやつなんて。
Is he gonna say Battler? It's Battler, isn't it? It's freaking Battler. Yeah, but that was after the end of the demons came. It's freaking Battler, isn't it? I'm the only... Okay, it is Battler.
先に赤で申し上げておきましょう。バトラ君は犯人ではありませんよ。
That would have been weird, right?
バトラ君は誰も殺してはいません。
Oh, interesting.
これはすべてのゲームにおいて言えることです。
She's... Guys, this is interesting though. She said Battler-kun. She didn't say Oshiromiya Battler. You think this is a hint? You think this is a hint? No, I don't think he's the detective. Erika is the detective. Is Battler also the detective? But this is interesting. She says Battler-kun. She doesn't say Oshiromiya Battler. Now you're thinking with portals. Okay, so Beato hates Battler. Yeah, she also said like, man, bro, remember. Please remember, we met before. And then at the same time she said we didn't meet before. But she was like, huh? Every time Beato breaks that she'll choose whom to krill next with a roulette. However, I'm the only one she never krills. Though she does krill me in the end, she leaves me be until the very last moment. In all of these supposedly random games, there's only this one unchanging constant. Huh. Oh.
俺に恐怖を味わわせるために非分殺人を行っているというのか。
それは違います。恐怖を味わわせるのが目的ではありません。誰かに復讐するためのものでもありません。
なら、やはり非分殺人には意味なんてないことになる。非分の謎も無意味。対となる非分殺人も無意味。
I'm so confused.
X イコール Y イコール0。だが、その無意味をこいつは明白に俺に対して見せつけている。
She like, remember, bro, remember.
無意味なことだ。
Remember when we used to krill people.
わからねえ。考えれば考えるほどにこいつが何を考えてるのか俺にはわからね
え。Beatrice, the fickle witch who committed a meaningless, worthless string of serial murders. Even the epitaph's riddle, which that witch used as the trigger that could suspend the serial murders. Stop it! Why is the game doing that? Is it my hand? I'm using my mouse wheel. That way I don't have to click, I'm just using my mouse wheel to read. Is meaningless, immaterial. And yet she's thrusting this meaningless, immaterial thing in front of my face. What is it that you want from me? Boss, what is it that you're giving me? My idea that Beato has clearly been taking revenge on me has already been denied by Virgilia's red truth. Both X and Y. Both the epithet murders and the epithet riddle hold no meaning for Beatrice. X equals Y equals 0. Ever since she's thrusting those things for guys, they must have some meaning. She showed us the scales representing if you don't solve the epithet or carry out the epithet murders. In other words, neither the epithet murders nor the epithets riddle have any significance by themselves. However, it becomes meaningful when she puts both halves on the scales and puts them on display before us. No, before me. In other words, it should be like this. X equals 0. Y equals 0. X plus Y bigger than 0. A scale with meaningless, weightless things on both sides. However, it has weight itself and gives the rest meaning. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors is an extremely familiar method of randomly determining a winner and loser. You sometimes rake some sort of reward on the outcome. But wait, something's on sale on Steam. Fate Stay Night Remastered. Okay, thanks phone. You sometimes wager some sort of reward on the outcome, but kids often do rock, paper, scissors just to play without betting anything in particular. Unless you bet something, you have nothing to gain or lose except happiness and frustration. In other words, the two sides of the scale, both winning and losing, are immaterial. However, the very act of seeing which way it will tip is the reason kids play rock, paper, scissors. All the kids are enjoying the communication that surrounds the game. Yeah, haha, it's so funny. Hey, Battler, I want to communicate with you with murder mysteries. Haha, funny. And they aren't purely interested in the value of winning or losing. They aren't overly concerned about who wins and who loses. She just wants to play. She just wants to be with Battler. Is that the same way that Lambda wants to be with Burn together? So she doesn't really care about what happens. She just wants the game to never ever end. Aww. Yeah, same for Lambda. I feel it's the same for Lambda. Aww. Ah, okay, she's gonna help us some more, guys. Why was she like, ha ha ha, funny? She didn't do it for pleasure and she didn't do it to make anyone feel fear. And she has nothing to gain. But why was she... Oh, she was torturing them. She doesn't care whether the epithet murders succeed or fail. Oh, it's almost like a random game kids would play. Did she like murder mysteries when she was still alive? Did she solve mysteries, murder mysteries together with Battler in the past? Man, I don't know. Of course it is meaningless. Some meaning definitely exists. The previous game, she urged me to remember my sin of 6 years ago. See, that weird sin. But she also said, like, but we've never met before. Am I supposed to believe that was meaningless too? I clearly remember the serious gaze Beato had back then. Unfortunately, I didn't have a clue what she meant. When she saw that, she was horribly dejected. That's right. At that time, I'm sure she even went so far as to say that the crime wouldn't have occurred if I hadn't come. Aww. I laughed softly and poked Beato lightly on the head, then petted her head. Aww.
意味が伝わらねえぞ。こいつが何を考えてるのか。だが俺は考えることをやめないぜ。まだまだチェス盤をひっくり返せ。
Well, I stopped thinking like 4 episodes ago.
お前の思考をたどる旅を俺は絶対にくじけないからな。
This is another good spot for a freaking ad break, cause I've been snoozing my ads yet again. Let me just see what the next thing is. Ah, yes. Beautiful storm. Nice. Nice. Bettler did nothing wrong. Let me quickly save, and I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Be right back. We're back, Rooney. Let's go for maybe like half an hour, like, and we're at 3 hours. Oh my god. Bettler did nothing but gaze blankly out the window. The fighting between the relatives went on without end. At first, the relatives had crowded around the study. Thank you! But no matter how much they knocked, the master of the study did not answer even once. Even several others said they should open the door with the second key, the one Genji held. However, in a flash of brilliance, Natsu said that Kinzo had been in a particularly bad mood, taking back the key he'd previously given Genji. It meant that he now had both keys himself. He claimed that this was the reason they couldn't open the door. Wait, Kinzo has both keys? Or Genji has both keys? After she promised to let them meet Kinzo tomorrow morning, no matter what, they finally returned to the dining hall. But of course, the argument continued on even there. Eva's group needed a lot of cash very soon, and they were trying to threaten Kraus somehow and make him pay up. Probably Battler solving the epithet threatened Kraus' position as the successor, gave the others a powerful tailwind. On the other side, Kraus and Natsui based their argument on the claim. It had been never specified that ownership of the gold would be handed over to the person who solved the epithet. It hadn't been hidden gold, but simply Kinzo's stockpile. It was still Kinzo's property, which meant it would naturally be distributed after Kinzo's death with the rest of the inheritance. Once they made that claim, Eva's group once again started demanding to be allowed to see Kinzo. It had probably been obvious to them from the beginning. This sibling fight could only be settled by Kinzo. Yeah, and he's dead. It was obviously a confrontation between Eva's group, which wanted cash fast, and Kraus, who was hiding his lack of funds but still didn't need money right away. As he listened vaguely to this exchange, Battler marveled at how, despite their usual affluent airs, they were surprisingly deep in debt. Yeah, let's take a break and wait for the first twilight. According to the clock, it was almost 24. Wait, isn't the twilight happening at like 1 or 2? It certainly was a perfect time for a break. The atmosphere relaxed just a bit. Oh my god, who's gonna record this stuff though? Exactly. Fire what up? Ooh. Interesting. You think this will come to the future? That would be interesting. Oh no. The dignified tape set had a sense of weight to it that matched this majestic dining hall perfectly. Or to the past. On pleasant Sunday mornings, it would sometimes be used to play famous tapes or records. However, right now it was the most neutral and impartial conference record keeper around. Rudolph fished randomly around the cassette rack, searching for a blank tape. And every time he found some tape with sophisticated music on it, he'd complain about how pompous it was. Ding, dong, tick, tock.
失礼します。お呼びでしょうか。
休憩することになったの。申し訳ないんだけど、何か飲み物を用意してもらえないか。ビスケットみたいなものがあってもいいかな。
ビスケット。
かしこまりました。すぐにご用意いたします。
あと、ごめんなさい。風邪薬あるかしら。さっきから熱っぽくて。
Oh, wait, is this how she, like, actually died? Like, that she had a fever in the end? And she was super delulu, and that is how she died? Like, actually? Last time it was Eva. Was it also Rosa who had a fever? I feel like she also had that in the other episodes. Okay, bye! Oh my god. Sensing that he meant to have a strategy meeting, Natsui stood up. Even if that hadn't been the case, she was so desperate to get out of the room, even for a moment, that she'd taken any excuse. Rose and Natsui left the dining hall, and the tension in the room truly relaxed. Okay, bye. Okay, just go, bye. It's a portable shrine.
古典の授業程度に今夜はどうせお父さんは現れないでしょう。クラウス兄さんたちが戻ってきたらバトラ君はもう戻っていいかと。
Okay, bye.
よろしく頼むぜ。
A light knock on the faint sound of china clinking together could be heard.
失礼します。
お茶をお持ちいたしました。
Shannon and Kan had come by with a serving cart. Pleasant smell of black tea had the effect of relieving a bit of the tension.
よ、話は聞いてるか？
何のお話でしょうか？
僕たちは何も。
よしなさいルドルフ。教える必要は何もないわ。
僕たちは親族会議のお話には。
Okay, bye.
そうね。それが賢い返事だわ。
I just want to see the Twilight.
深夜勤なの？大変ね。そういうお役目ですので、ご用命いただけて嬉しい。
Wait, is Shannon actually taller than Rosa?
そうかもしれんな。することもなくぼんやり起きてる方。わしも下積み時代に倉庫番とかやった。ただ起きてるだけでもこれが戦争直後はな。警察も頼れん時代でとにかく物騒でな。
Hideyoshi was particularly proud of how he'd started with nothing and built up asset by illegally yes! I see! By illegally diverting goods from the American army. I see. Oh. Once the subject came up, Hideyoshi tended to get pretty talkative. Her back muscles are probably impressive as well. Kyoto's steer so happily. True. The relatives who knew this were greatly relieved to see that a perfect sacrifice had come up.
バレたら一大事や。アメさんは怖いで。
The Americandy.
牛肉食っとるからパワーも桁違いや。
Sure.
捕まったら最後銃殺刑か。わかるか？ Death by hanging.
What's with the English?
それでな。肉や。日本人はもっと肉を食わなあかん。そしてわしは胃袋をつかむ商売を始めなあかんという典型を。
それは大変なお仕事ですね。
よしなさいよ。戦後生まれにいくら話しても当時の苦労なんか伝わらないわよ。
Oh, back in my days.
癖が出てしもうたな。すまん。
あなたたちもお茶をしていきなさいよ。たまには自分たちがどういう紅茶を入れてるか、その下で学ぶのもいい勉強に。
いえ、お気遣いなく。
Okay, no tea for you. No tea for you because it's poisoned.
少し付き合ってくれよ。大人ばかりで俺も窒息しそうなんだ。
そら、次期当主の。
Oh my god.
俺たちそれで最近の出来事とか趣味とか見てるテレビとか俺たちの勉強になるからな。
明暗ね。ほら、二人とも座って。
just leave.
そして話題に飢えた私たちの生贄になってちょうだい。
そうやな。若い子と話をしよう思ったら、キャバクラでもいかんとこの年で。
いつまでボサッと突っ立ってんのよ。ルドルフが座れと命令し、座りなさいよ。
Okay.
私も許可してあげるわ。
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm French. I watch anime. After getting Eva's permission, Shanna and Kanon looked at each other and finally obeyed nervously. For a while, the two were pounded by questions that became the relatives' playthings. Then, a reserved knocking sound could be heard. All of the servants tend to knock in a similar manner, so no one found it strange. Eva, Shanna, and Kanon turned around with surprised looks on their faces. Oh. The servants here today included the two of them, Genji, Kumasawa, and Goda. Goda had the midnight shift at the guest house. Kumasawa had gone to bed in a spare room in the guest house. Of course she has. The two of them were right here, so Genji was the only person left. They knew very well that Genji wouldn't knock like that. Is it... Is it freaking Erika? Rudolph didn't recognize the knock either. When he asked who is it, it became apparent that no one knew whose knock it was. So that the same knock repeated just once more. Could it be that someone had their hands full and was asking the door to be opened for them? The slight odd feeling began to encompass the room. The sound of the last clock in the hall could be heard. Oh, it's 1 AM now. Was it a sign that October... Oh, wait, it's midnight. Huh? October 5th had begun. Uh-oh. Let's check back in time. No! Stop. I want to see the Twilight! At this time, Cross and Natsu were waist off in a deserted corridor on the second floor. Let's have some fun. No, no fun allowed. Okay, bye, grandfather. He's gone.
これが限界。バトラ君が黄金を発見するのがあれさえなければ、なんとかうまくやりくりできる筋書きを考えてい
私がかけるといつもこう、いつも想定外のことが起き。
Oh yeah, it's always the other's fault.
明日の朝、お父様の部屋が空っぽである源氏と口裏を合わせ、早朝に森へ出かけていくのを見たと言わせましょう。
Okay.
その思想をエヴァたちが素直に受け入れると。
客も承知です。しかし、もうそれしか手がありません。
そのようなことをすれば、エヴァたちは疑わしいと。エヴァたちは金をせしめるためなら、それこそおかしな雑誌とつるんで、私の信用にダメージを与えてくるかもしれない。
ダメージで済むではありませんか。万一にもお父様の秘密を知られたら、それどころでは済みません。
Yeah, but it's like, you had a dead person for over 1.5 years.
明日一日をギリギリまで粘ってからで、もしも明日を無事に乗り切ることができれば、焦って失踪という切り札を切る。
彼らがお父様を監禁していると騒ぎ立て、そこに失踪していた。その方がはるかに疑いを招きます。
Sure. I'm telling you, Cross is stupid.
お父様にこれ以上は。
Wait, does she actually want to tell them?
無理です。
落ち着きたまえ。エヴァたちの毒気を浴びすぎて冷静を失っただけだ。あの書斎に入る鍵は2本しかない。そしてその2本はここ。
Okay, so Natsuhi has the keys.
だから誰も入ることなどでき。あの扉は特別製だ。
Wait, remember the beginning of episode 5 where Erika was like, yeah, Natsuhi's the murderer.
彼らが倉庫からどんな工具を持ってこようともびくともせんよ。
そういう物理的な問題ではありません。
だから焦るな。なんなら君は熱を出したことにして寝込んでいてくれれば、その間に私がすべて乗り切って。
Yeah, but you're stupid.
あなただけに任せられません。私も最後まで戦います。
Okay. When Natsui could no longer hold back the tears brought on her by fierce emotions, Cross held her gently. Just how long had been since the last time she'd felt the warmth of her husband's compassion? Yeah, hey, you know about our son? He's back. She had come to think that her husband could never guess the way she felt. At times like this, the disappearance trump card.
殿下の報道と同じだよ。抜かないうちが花だ。大事なのはいつでも抜けるという心構えではない。その切り札を私に。
No, you stupid.
最後の瞬間の責任は君とジェシカは巻き込まん。
それはどういう意味？
後ろ宮家が滅ぶとき。
Yeah, good. No one likes you anyways.
台風が過ぎたら離婚届を準備しよう。それに捺印し、君に預けておく。内緒で君の名義にして。
Wait, why did he plan for this?
さらにそれに慰謝料を加えれば、君とジェシカは不自由なく暮らせるはずだ。
嫌です。
Yeah, you will die anyway, so no divorce.
後ろ宮夏日です。どうか最後の瞬間までご一緒に。たとえあなたが後ろ宮家最後の当主であろうとも、夏日を最後までどうか。当主夫人で。
You can't just marry Battler. Cross' existence was founded solely upon the trust and power of his assets as a financial fixer. If either of those weakened, nothing would remain. If they used the trump card of Kinza's disappearance, they would lose one of these two essential supports. It's like offering your right arm in exchange for your neck being cut. It's probably better than losing your head, but you still might die from blood loss. Even on the off chance that you did survive, you'd have to bear a heavy wound that wouldn't heal for the rest of your life. Cross was prepared even for death. Understanding this, Natsu buried her face in Cross's chest and cried. Oh. Oh. Huh. Genji! The sudden appearance of Genji's voice made Natsu jump back and hurriedly wiped the tears from her eyes. Ross stood in front of Natsui, shielding her.
源氏さんか驚かせないでくれた何か用
He's a ninja. He's Genji. He needs healing.
はい、申し訳ございませんが、
Yo.
奥様にご報告が。
私にあなた。
構わん。
Wait, only to her? Oh? Ross left Natsui's side, went to a window a short ways off, and gazed at the windy and rainy rose garden. Natsui went with Genji to a place a short distance away.
何事ですか？
あ、
はい、実はまた奥様にお電話が。
Uh-oh! Is it from the inner lines now? Or is it actually from the island? At that moment, a sudden eerie sound surprised her. It was the large clock in the hall announcing 24.
まさかまた。
はい、いかがいたしましょう。
Uh-oh. You think he knocked on the door?
お答えいただけません。奥様と直接お話ししたいとの一点張りでございます。
Uh-oh. Again, a phone call from the man who claimed to be taking revenge for something that happened 19 years ago. 19 years ago. That was just 1 year before Jessica and Battler were born. In Natsui's eyes, the gap between 19 years ago and 18 years ago was immense. For a long time, she had been unable to fulfill her role of creating a successor for the Ushiroma family, had been treated very coldly. But then she finally gave birth to Jessica. Wait, who's the dude then? Became able to call herself the Ushiromiya successor's wife with her head held high. So in her eyes, Ushiromiya Natsuhi began 18 years ago. What was 19 years ago? That's why everything before that, including the events of 19 years ago, contained nothing but hateful memories. What happened? Did the child die, but actually not die? Been a while since I felt unease with Umineki. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. And something from the last year of that hateful period is whispering vengeful words from the other end of the phone. You can still hear the roar of the sea.
いかがなさいますか。
私の部屋に。
I wanna know it's from the inner lines or the outer lines.
かしこまりました。
Did she have an affair? From the very beginning, Genji had guessed that she wouldn't want Rouse hearing about this phone call. That's why he had told Natsui covertly. Natsui ordered that he transfer the call, told Kraus that she would turn in for the night, and left at a quick pace. Why does she want Kraus to know? She returned to her room and locked the door. There was nothing peculiar about that. The Ushiroma family hallways are like public roads. There's no special meaning in locking the door when you enter your own room. This is what she told herself. Then, as though it had been waiting for her, the telephone rang. Genji had probably transferred the call. She took a deep breath, righted herself, and picked up the receiver. Let's listen to it if it sounds like Battler again. Again, it started with silence. She realized that the person at the other end was trying to irritate her and make her feel uncomfortable, and she got angry.
どうして黙っているのですか？切ります。
That sounds like Battler. Doesn't it? I don't know. Again, that unpleasant voice. And we already know there has been an Ushiromiya Battler. And that our Battler is actually not Ushiromiya Battler. You think this is the real Battler?
私を愚弄する気ですか？要件を追いなさい。
He sounds like Battler.
何を言っているんですか、あなたは。私はあなたとなど遊
Do
び
you
たくあり
wanna
ません。
play a game with me, mother? Oh, she has a chronic headache.
余計なお世話です。
Just the fact that he knew her headache was troubling her made a shiver run up her spine.
だから余計なお世話だと言っています。切りますよ。
Why did she even pick up the call then? Natsui forcefully yelled that she was hanging up, but in actuality, she couldn't. After all, being at the receiving end of a phone call was much better than the alternative. Why is she not asking for the name of this dude? If she hung up violently, This person might then call someone else. Okay, we're gonna play a game. Okay. Okay, so what's your name? Aww. This is weird. It was clearly a threat. It meant that if she forced him to hang up the phone, anything might happen. Humiliated that she was forced to give in to a threat made by a man whose name she didn't even know, she gave him the answer he wanted.
過ごしやすい季節だからです。他に特に理由はありません。これで満足ですか？
ああ、満足だ。やっぱり母さんの好きな季節は俺と同じだった。俺も秋が好きなんだ。
It's not Battler's laugh though.
嘘つき。出任せを言うんじゃありません。
Surely this man would have done the same thing no matter which season I said I liked. What is he after? What's so fun about making me uncomfortable like this? Proof? Did he put something in her room? Okay. Don't tell me! It's just like in Higurashi hit something behind the clock like Keiichi did. In Natsu's room there was a beautiful antique clock with an intricate design. Ross had bought it for her as a birthday present long ago. It's like Keiichi. Whoa! What is going on? The tone of the man's voice suddenly went low, turning to a threat. It made his displeasure clear. At first this man seemed to have a calm way of speaking, but on the inside that wasn't the case at all. If she enraged this man even a little more, he would surely show his true nature right away. Man, this is some nice ASMR we're getting. What happened 19 years ago? Then just do what you're told. Damn. Once again, the man threatened her in a low voice, as though warning her not to interrupt again. My head was filled with the pain from the headache, the sound of my beating heart, and the roar of the sea. Can't disobey him anymore. As the man had ordered, I lifted up the antique clock. There lay what appeared to be a single playing card. Huh? Is it the warranty for the clock? Thinking this, she took it and turned it over. He's on the island, guys. The dude is on the island. He's on the freaking island. Or he has an accomplice. Who the hell is this dude? Murderer. So did she actually think his son was dead? What happened? What did she do to this dude? What the hell? Aww. What's the medicine? Ew! This is disgusting. Your tears? Okay, never mind. Okay. Oh, the sky's creepy. That emote. Is that Amalie? Natsu had never had anything so hateful said to her in her entire life. But she suspected many times that she must be having some sort of bad dream. However, this definitely wasn't a dream. Probably. What you call? Oh! But that doesn't make any sense. So there's someone else dead because there are only 18 people on this island. And if we count Erika, that's fine. Because she doesn't count into these 18 people. So he is actually the person. Is he the 18th person instead of Kinzo? You think you may know? Is it Battler and he has a split personality? Who's the Ushiromiya Battler that is not Ushiromiya Battler? Damn, her blood froze. Fururu Erika had supposedly been brought here by coincidence. If he knew that name, he would have to be very close by. I wouldn't say Battler, as he's with the others. That's his alibi. Ah. Also, they said that Battler, like our Battler, Battler-kun, didn't kill anyone. So he's calling from the inner lines. I don't like this laugh. Jishka! This guy is so creepy. Okay. Is she not supposed to leave her room? Oh, and this is why she doesn't have an alibi. And this is why Erika is gonna tell, like, the next day. I know who the culprit is. The culprit is, Natsuhi. Interesting. Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I've never met him before, but I already hate him. Ew! Oh, he's creepy. I may have, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh, he's creepy. As she screamed, Natsuhi took the card she had found on the plug, crushed it up into a little ball. It had a pattern on it like a tarot card, and also the kanji for autumn. I think this is a great spot to actually end the stream, guys. I think this is great to end the stream. Let me actually stop incoming raids. Let's stack step back in time once again? Hell no, not today. We're gonna save. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me see who's online and who we can write on Twitch. Thank you, Sararanya. Sararanya. Let me see. No, don't edit. No, don't create. Oh my god, I just created a clip, I guess. I don't know. Watch me see. Oh, let's just raid into Freya. Freya. She is playing Skies of Arcadia. Oh my god, this is an old ass game. This is an old ass game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're gonna have a great rest of the evening, morning, night, afternoon, whatever time zone you are. And maybe I will see you around. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, see you guys. Bye bye.